Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online. Well, Frell me up the Eema, January 17th, 2023.
Scotch bread and cheese. Oh, sorry, none of it for me. Oh yeah, well, how's that? It's probably still not louder than that is. Hey, Riz. My little pew pew go bye boing. And I'm assuming hello core in the background. I'm not sure. Okay, so today was junior officer thing, right? For PC. Starts on the 17th, ends on the 24th. Maybe I should like try for each person to get like a purple one.
Romeo India Zulu says, and then.
And then the Borg came. Yeah. Always takes a moment for my computer to
Romeo India
going.
Zulu says, 24th begins your anniversary event.
My anniversary event? Sweet. 13th anniversary. Neat. So Omega particles and stuff then. Q will show back up like at the areas he usually does and stuff.
Enemy targets on center. Earth shield losing power.
Romeo India Zulu says, have you seen the Court of Dis?
I turned it on, but I haven't like read anything. I went to the sound submission thing or whatever and went off and did that first, but I haven't read anything else. Proud to be an American. Well, at least I know I am free. Not really. Well, I forget the man for dead. Gave it that the right to me.
Romeo India Zulu says, the event ship looks pretty weird and could be fun. Just Call Makor says, there is a new ship you have to spend like $5,000 on.
$5,000. Kick-off festivities. PC until February. Blue Lozenge, says Core. World Razor?
Romeo India Zulu says, one of them perhaps, but one is free.
Picard. Confirmed. 10 Forward Weekly confirmed Twitch. Showing it off soon. PC first, yeah. So lockbox probably. A new lockbox. So not like the Zat Vosh or whatever Picard one. They'll probably like make their own. So is that like that Borg ship? That weird one that they encountered or something? Screenshots of it. $250.
Romeo India Zulu says, it's not Borg.
Oh.
I think it's a mini V'ger.
Mini V'ger? Mini V'ger, but baby V'ger. Looks wild. And the horn. Guess we get a new party horn too, right?
Romeo India Zulu says, it's huge.
It's huge. It's huge, huge, huge. Very, very huge. Very, very huge. It's so huge. It's huge. Ugh. Had a damn busy day at work today.
Romeo India Zulu says, they say it as wide as the J.
Seriously. Man, I just, there's something about that J, I just don't like it. Damn it. I'm a little dehydrated today. I wonder if we'll ever get to the alphabet on starships now, you know, because TNG kind of being over. I mean, if you do like, okay, they ended on the Enterprise E, right? Like that was the last Enterprise to be like actually show up, and then all of a sudden, like, what was it, the F that they had from the game that was in Picard, I think, right? Or one of them. So GHI, so 3 more before the J. And about how long in between?
Romeo India Zulu says, will be, hasn't appeared yet.
Will be. Oh, okay. I thought they already said it like it was, yeah. Oh, wait, that's going to be in like Picard, right? The last season. So, on
Romeo
average,
India Zulu says, season 3.
Right. So, about how long in between ships, like, you know, aside from it being destroyed or whatever, until they like retire one and eventually have the other one. I can't remember in Enterprise, like, how far in the future did Daniel send Archer? Didn't he say the year? I can't remember what that was. I can't remember, Captain. I can't remember. Canny chameleon. They come and go. They come and go. Oh, I got a reply back from Chorn. I asked him
Romeo
on
India Zulu
Facebook
says,
about that
there
song.
was how many between C and D? Like 20? Archer was sent 400 years and that was the J, but how many between 1701 and 1701A?
True. That's so damn true. I forgot about that.
Just Call Makor says, and Chorn said hell no, we won't go.
Well, he said I could play it as long as I don't tag him in it. So I was like, well, that's cool, but I already mentioned that you had a song, and so I guess not then. So I suppose no. I'm not going to unless he says it's okay anyway. But yeah, I didn't think about the A if they refit the ship and if it didn't like die or something. So that totally didn't make sense what I just said. Shit. Welcome to my world today. So I guess, yeah, C and D 20, Archer sent to 400. So D to F, since F is supposed to be in Picard.
Romeo India Zulu says, I'm Disco, we saw the Voyager with a letter but I forget what letter. It wasn't a, as it is 930 years.
Right, yeah, Voyager was in there, wasn't it? Damn, now I want to know. Because it like had the same look to it and everything too, kind of like, or well, something similar. The way that the Voyager functioned. 16. Damn it. I'll give you something about that. That mold. Boop. So that's, well, I guess in between ships it just would take whatever happens, right? I mean,
Romeo India Zulu says, it all depends on either what Jew tech they come out with and make a refit, or if it gets blowed up like the D&E.
well, isn't Stowe kind of like canonized in a way since they're putting the ship on there? So would that mean, since what the F is the current one in like this timeline that we play in as being the Enterprise, correct?
Romeo India Zulu says, parts of it, not as a whole.
Because it's, what is shown, or what is his name? That blue guy, the Andorian guy. He pilots one of them. What is that one? Fuckeymousa.
Romeo India Zulu says, Sean flies the F.
Okay, he flies the F. He flies the F out of it. The F out of it. So for it to be like, if it's a little canonized, a little, just a hair shade, and in Picard, F is like the current Enterprise, and it's in this game, which means, I don't know, like shit. How many years after like Voyager do we play in the game? What is like supposedly the year in the game? Or years, plural. If we were to say it was canon. It's like the 2400s or some shit like that. So that's like the 25th century, if it's 4. That shit's confusing. It's like the 19th century was the 1800s. What? Huh? 1900s with the 20th century. Wow. How in the hell? We're gonna jump ship into here and jump to another instance if we can. If we can. If we can. I'm getting my confusion going on. I've been doing non-stop stuff
Romeo
at work
India
today.
Zulu says, Google says Picard S2 is 2401. Starfleet Stowe begins in 2409.
Wow. So that's probably why we don't have Picard then. Picard would be dead. Well, probably. Well, he's got to die in like the 3rd season for sure, right? Like fake body or not. I mean.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
Damn, those things made it all over here.
Repeat. The imposter is not to be injured.
Captain Kirk.
He's Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk! I'm Captain Kirk!
He staggered and kicked a clay pot on the floor. The plant inside stood no chance. Hello, Sam. What's happening? What's happening? Deck Rex. Boop. How many people does Lulu have as duty officers? Roster. She's only got 66? Wow. Command center. Command center. Warp 1 engage.
Samuraith says, "Hey Scorp, not the brightest day on my job, but hey, maybe it's for the best. Got turned down for another lead job, so trying not to fret over it."
Oh, are you actually like going for being like a department guy and all that? Okay, Frengina. Frengina.
Samuraith says, "What they call team lead, but yeah, department manager."
Ooh. Well, I know a dude that got turned down like a few times or whatever until he actually got it. Any particular department that you're wanting to manage? Oh, hell no.
Romeo India Zulu says, "The department of no customers."
That's damn right. One that doesn't have any registers.
Samuraith says, "Yeah, I was trying to be over the whole overnight shift."
Ooh.
You're goddamn right.
Dun da da da. Go ram it. You're go ram right.
Samuraith says, "At Romeo India Zulu, hey man."
Where's my damn ice cream?
Romeo India Zulu says, "What it is yo?" Samuraith says, "LOL."
Where's my damn ice cream? That's from Farscape. John Crichton.
Samuraith says, "You guys always make me smile being here."
Sweet. Sorry. This comes as a habit, I guess. I did a 1 solid today for the Coca-Cola delivery guy. We were supposed to have that regional director visit or whatever today, and to check our store or shit. And so they came.
Samuraith
When I got
says,
there, they were there.
"Oh hey, I started watching a bit of some Farscape today. It's on Pluto."
Oh yeah, it's on Pluto and on YouTube for free. So if you wanted to start from like episode 1 and work your way, you can watch it on YouTube. It's free with ads. I thought that was pretty cool. Well, when I got there today, the regional guy was there.
Samuraith
District manager
says,
was there.
"Scorp, I've never watched it."
Never watched it. Oh gosh, that was like just a fabulous era. I loved it. Fabulous. It was fantastic. Brilliant and fantastic. I'm gonna overuse those words because they do that in Britain. The regional guy was there. District lady was there.
Romeo India Zulu says, "It's the Muppet Babies all growed up."
Muppet Babies. Well, it is, you know, it's by Jim Henson, but it's Creature Shop does a lot of the stuff on there. And they made the aliens look awesome. The puppeteering was great. Especially Pilot. It took like 4 guys to puppeteer him at once. He was massive. He had like a
Romeo India Zulu
8-foot
says,
arm
"'Twas
span.
a joke. Sorry. Continue your story."
I'm sorry, you know how I am about getting jokes. I don't understand things. I'm dumb. Dude, only a leg. Oh my god. It's just how my day was. It's nothing important or anything. I'm kind of debating whether to take Lilu over to the academy and start earning some whatchamacallits or something to get her a duty
Samuraith
officer.
says, "I watched the episode Scorp where Crichton was on another Earth, but it wasn't his Earth."
Oh, a human reaction. I reckon, yeah, where he meets the ancients. And he goes in there, and Dargo, Aaron get captured, and it looks like Rigel gets an autopsy, and he learns that it's an alien race that was just interested in him or whatever and stuff. So they made him. They created a fake world for him to go back to Earth on. That's a good episode. Tell them not to fire on an all-new Farscape.
Samu Wraith says, yep.
One of my favorites. Gigi was only in a little bit of that.
Was good.
That was like the second episode she was in the series.
Romeo India Zulu says, it will take you all stream to do just one character as you need a certain amount. Some are fake and you engage combat. AMD I heard they are aware that it's not giving the DOFs. Ig. We don't have it, I can't test it.
Oh wow. Well, what I was wanted to do was what the hell am I here? Oh yeah. I was doing the exchange shit last night again. What I was wanting to do is maybe a little at a time build up. What is it like 60 points to get a very rare? I was going to do that for each of my characters this DOF time around or whatever, because I've never done everyone. I did one of my characters last time, but it took several days because it was boring as hell.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu, that new anniversary ship intrigues me. You become a torpedo, I think it is. I was like, damn, I want to play around with that.
You become a torpedo? Seriously? Like you can shoot yourself at the enemy?
Romeo India Zulu says, does it reset ever or does it give you all week?
Well, it doesn't reset daily.
Romeo India Zulu says, yeah, that's the gimmick.
That's pretty cool. You're your own torpedo. What do you, like, you blow up and then you respawn, or something, like it blows your ship up?
Samu Wraith says, yeah, the V'ger torpedo Scorp.
Oh, like the big bright red thing? Like that comes after and there's like wong. But I know that Core has arrived. I know that it took Battle Zone Ally Control. What? Why is it counting down? If it's at 0, oh, it's probably broken, isn't it? It took several days, maybe 4 days of me playing a lot to get things, because you know every time you scan one of those things, it'll fail. Like,
only thing I was disappointed in was I wanted to sound like the motion picture Scorp, but they said nope.
oh, it doesn't sound like the motion picture, or the sound that it makes, like the guitar sound or whatever.
Samu Wraith says, like the torpedo sound.
Oh, like the thud, like a photon torpedo, or you're talking about the V'ger torpedo? Yeah, I forget how it sounds. Where's Michael's feet? The collision on this thing is not too good, is it?
Romeo India Zulu says, but you unky GWT1 DOF. For Fed it's an Exacomp, for Klingon or Romulan, you get a reman. Is it really worth the time spent? Samu Wraith says, the V'ger torpedo in the first of the movie that destroyed the Klingons. Romeo India Zulu says, Suma Mabish.
Some of my bitch. Mr. Typos. Well, it's hard typing on a phone, man. I understand what you say. I understand gibberish, remember? I don't know, it was just an idea of, since it's going on, you know, might as well do that, because I didn't record doing it last time. But, or maybe one character doing it. I know I got stuck for like a whole year.
Romeo India Zulu said, it's not hard, I just fly my fingers across the screen and hope I get it right. While trying to play.
While trying to play? Dude.
I'm Captain Kirk!
He's Captain Kirk. Captain Capitanos Carcashete. Capitanos.
Samu Wraith says, LOL.
He's Captain Kirk, damn it.
Samu Wraith says, yes bot.
Captain Kirk, damn it. Oh, so
Repeat.
Federation.
The imposter is not to be injured.
Captain Kirk! I'm Captain Kirk!
Shit. What was I talking about?
Samu Wraith says, LOL.
So, you get an exocomp and that's it? What about, there's like a mission thing or something where you get an exocomp, you have to go talk to the guy in in one of them buildings or whatever. Like the office is, he just like stands there or something. I can't remember. But, there was one of those exocomps I had for, because I didn't turn it
Romeo
in
India
time.
Zulu says, yep, for very rare anyways. But like, do you really need another DOF?
Oh, Lilu's only has 66 DOFs. That's what I was saying. Like, sometimes it's pretty fun to just get one and build it up and see what you get. But I know there's some sort of reward where you get an exocomp sometimes. But I can't remember which one that is. But I held on to it like it said, because it says like turn into so and so at the whatever building. And I forgot, and then the event ended, and I couldn't end the thing itself because it was sitting there, and I couldn't drop it. Couldn't drop the mission, so it stayed there on my list of things to did open missions or whatever forever.
Samu Wraith says, I should get more duty officers, but the cost of getting more would add up after a while.
Cost? Well, if you're just getting duty officers, I mean, you can do the assignment things or whatever at Academy and get a few here and there like every other day or so. Just regular DOFs and stuff. Or some other kind and trade them down. And around the buildings there's like what is that? Tellarite and somebody else arguing or whatever behind the building.
Samu Wraith says, yeah, I mean how many I can have scored.
Oh, are you limited only to like the 100 right now? I want to get my main captain up to the maximum amount that the Enterprise had back in TOS days. After these messages,
Samu Wraith says, I probably need to get rid of some common officers too, but yeah, limited to 100.
Yeah, that's my thing. I need to purge my duty officers.
Romeo India Zulu says, for Starfleet officers and Romulan allies, this is an engineering exocomp duty officer. For KDF officers and Romulan allies, it is a Reman duty officer.
Reman. There's just something about
Captain
that
Cisco
name.
says, what's your favorite vanity shield?
I don't really care for vanity shields. They're just,
Samu Wraith
not
says,
my thing.
did you do that get after these messages score? Romeo
And
India
hello,
Zulu
Captain
says,
Cisco.
scan a minimum of 75 traces to be rewarded a very rare duty officer.
Duty officer. Ugh. God, I hate swarmers. Ugh. Well, you'll have to see if I did or not. If I got that or not.
Enemy targets on center.
After these messages, you'll be right back.
Enemy targets on
I tried to get a Borat high five, but I couldn't find one. Captain Cisco, since you asked me about
Samu
Vanity
Wraith
Shield,
says,
what's your favorite one?
very soon Jerry will have a solid ship.
Right now it's in pieces. Ha ha.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Ha ha! Someone heard me. I yelled into the microphone.
Romeo India Zulu says, that's a ling-ass name.
Hell fucking
Just
yeah.
call McCower says, ha ha hey ha 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 ha.
Hell, ah, ha, ha,
Samu
ha,
Wraith
ha,
says, LOL.
Yeah, that's the point of it. I only did that because Core had been putting it in there
Captain
like that.
Cisco says, Pharynge obviously.
Pharynginer.
Samu Wraith says, nice whoever you or Core added it.
Pharynginer. Well, I added it because you suggested or you requested it. But as far as the name, it's got two versions of a name. One's shortened, and one is longer. I could probably make it easier to remember the other one, but I don't.
Romeo India Zulu says,
Aha!
Fair and Jinner.
Pharynginer.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
After these. He's going to be looking for it. I know him too well.
Samu Wraith says, ha ha ha.
English language.
After these messages, we'll be right
Romeo
back.
India Zulu says, my favorite vanity shields are the ones that don't cost 180,000 dilly.
You do it. You did it. You knew it. Favorite vanity shields?
Samu
Yeah.
Wraith says, LOL.
Yeah, those things are just too damn expensive. That's why I don't.
Samu Wraith says, love it Core.
He figured it out. I know he could. I was thinking of maybe after messages, or after message, or whatever, or messages, but then it's like, nah, the first letter of every word. How about that? And he figured it out. Damn it. He's smart. Too smart. Or he just knows
Streamlabs
how I
says,
am with names.
out of all the streamers' channels I sit in, this has got to be the most boring of them all.
You motherfucker. What does it say that now for? Damn it. It randomly just pops that one up.
You're goddamn right.
Romeo India Zulu says, 32 minutes, already bitching.
What is it? That is so random. I swear, I have no control
Just
over
Call
that.
McCower says, look. A long time ago there was this website that taught you how to hack, so I am good at brute forcing stuff. Samu Wraith says, damn it's whining. Romeo India Zulu says, it dried it itself LMAO.
Shut up, Wesley.
Oh shit. This got me laughing. I got tears, man. Oh, shit.
Samu Wraith says, shut up bot.
I swear, I don't understand it. I talk about it all the time. The way that Streamlabs chatbot bot is. And it's not supposed to work that way.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I was thinking about making little video clips of that, but I don't know if, like, that's a good idea or not. All be controlled, you know, because they're all random on there. There's 6 of them. Of course, it's probably gonna play the first 2 all over and over and over. You know how that random shit works.
Just Call McCower says, anytime you take a shit, you must play that command.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend,
You're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars!
bad deal.
Cars that break down!
Thieves.
If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Bill,
You can kiss my ass.
it's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker!
You'll fall for this bullshit.
Guaranteed!
If you find a better deal,
Shove it up your ugly ass!
you heard us right.
Shove it up your ugly ass!
Bring your tray.
Bring your title!
Bring your wife.
We'll fuck her!
That's right, we'll fuck your wife.
Because at Big Bill Hell,
You're fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
take a hike
to
Samu
Big
Wraith
Bill
says,
Hell.
home of
guaranteed.
challenge pissing!
That's right.
Challenge pissing!
How does it work?
If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet,
You get no down payment.
don't wait!
Don't delay.
Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off!
Only at Big Bill
The
Hell.
only dealer that tells you to fuck off!
Hurry up, asshole.
This event ends the minute after you write us a check!
And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker.
Go to hell!
Big Bill Hell's Cars.
Baltimore's filthiest
And exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland.
guaranteed!
Oh, they're fighting against a bigger X guy.
Just
or
Call
some shit.
McCower says, we need a back to the regularly scheduled programming bumper too.
Find that shit, man. Find that shit. We now return to your regular scheduled programming. That's some like early 90s and 80s shit right there.
Hey! There's gonna be a meeting between your ass and the palm of my hand! If you don't get off the shed! Now get off the shed!
Get off the damn shit. I love that shit.
Captain Cisco says, what is your opinion on the new anniversary ship? Did you want an Alliance variant?
I haven't really... I've not looked into it as much. The only information I know about it is from Romeo India Zulu here, Riz, in the chat. So I haven't like looked at any kind of
Samu Wraith
details.
says, wish there was a soundbite for sometimes shit happens at Just Call McCower like what Forrest Gump had. Just Call McCower says, I'd suggest some of those Disney Channel bumpers, but I am pretty sure that will get flagged for copyright.
Oh hell yeah, it would. You get that would damn shit. Unless you space out the sound or something. I don't know. What do you think about the anniversary ship? Let's do some Freud here. Let's reverse things. I mean, I've never really, you know,
Romeo
I don't really
India
care much
Zulu
about
says,
a lot of that.
I learned to keep my anticipation AMD hopes to a minimum when it comes to stone.
Yeah, right.
Feature.
I like the look on his face.
Captain Cisco says, I am not a huge science captain, but a free ship is a good ship.
Feature. Especially if it comes
Just
with like
Call
a
McCower
trait.
says, all I want is 100% blue lozenge lane all the time.
I know that shit's drilled in your head, isn't it? I laugh like a crazy person today at work. My inner insanity.
Snowmen are coming down Gold Sphere and blue lozenge lanes.
Hell yeah.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu, although I mean you know the world razor rolling _on the _floor laughing. Just Call McCower says, snowmen are coming.
Blue sash.
Samu Wraith says, blue sassiage.
They're always coming down the lanes. That's not snow.
I am coming.
I can get into a laughing fit and not quit. So, damn, that rhymed. Shit.
Romeo India Zulu says, again Sam, I didn't expect it, so it makes it much better. If I expected it and they came out with some bullshit, you'd be sad or pissed.
Yeah, you've got a point there, Riz. I mean, don't get your expectations up for a lot of stuff when they release it, because it's just
Call McCower says, Scorp is off tomorrow so he can totally stream for 48 hours.
48 hours? You know I couldn't do that. I can't even, like, pronounce anybody's name correctly after 2 hours. I did, like, when I was getting ready to go to work today, I jumped onto YouTube, and Spencer had a video that I watched just a little bit of. It had nothing to do with, like, the 13th anniversary, though. But, damn, what the hell was it about? I had it in my head just a second ago. Fucking shit. Blade. Oh. It was about the
Samu Wraith
TFO
says,
thing.
At Romeo India Zulu, yet I know it's hard to restrain my anticipation.
It was the TFO, because he said there was like a confusion whether or not the new bird something or whatever that's coming out is either a TFO thing or a mission. And for a brief like moment, Kale like posted a very typo-errored post about the new like TFO thing or whatever, but then removed it real quick. And I was like, ooh, because you know how that guy is with spelling and shit. And because he had it down for like happening on the 23rd or whatever of 2022 or 24th or whatever.
Captain Cisco says, hey, as long as I don't have to play as the Inquisitor, I'm happy.
The Inquisitor.
Romeo India Zulu says, that tease was in the fall when they asked us for input.
Ah. You don't like playing as the Inquisitor? Your alternate self in the mirror universe? I thought it was pretty interesting that the reveal of that was pretty cool when that came out, but I'm not really a big fan of it myself either. you don't have all your shit, you know, and that pisses me off in a way. Because I would think
Captain
like
Cisco says, if I'm the Inquisitor, I might as well be an alt.
exactly. See, yes, I understand that completely. I mean, it would be different if like your Inquisitor guy would almost have the same kind of stuff you have, or maybe their version of it, or something like that. I don't know how to explain it, but like they would have the weapons and stuff.
After these messages, we'll be right
Samurai
back.
says, and hey, I can fly as a torpedo. Scorp rolling _ on _ the _ floor _ laughing.
I mean, how's that gonna happen? I mean, of course you're gonna be like turned into a torpedo or whatever, but like, is it gonna say like defeated? You know how whenever you get blown up, you got to like have a respawn button or something? What? When you, like, is it like a kamikaze thing? And maybe I should read some stuff. You know, I hate reading. That's why I have everyone here to tell me, and that's why I have text to speech.
Samuraith says, the Rispido beaming _ face _ with _ smiling _ eyes.
You're gonna make me watch
Romeo
that stream.
India Zulu says, go watch the stream.
But it's mostly just Kale like badly playing Star Trek, right? To be a community manager, he sure sucks at gaming. From what I've seen, I mean,
Just
I'm not
Call
going to
McCower
say
says,
completely.
I wonder if you could get away with using the HBO bumper.
HBO? Hubbo? HBO?
Just Call McCower says, or maybe TNT sold bumpers.
If they're that old, oh dude, totally can do sci-fi because sci-fi changed, remember?
Romeo India Zulu says, you can advance it to the point you want to see. Just Call McCower says,
true.
Or maybe even USA Network.
Well, I was thinking, okay, the old sci-fi channel bumpers that they had, which was SCIFI.
Cinemax After Dark Core.
But they changed it because Bonnie Hammer changed the sci-fi to sci-fi or whatever it is. Now it's SYFY. Because of they didn't think that the genre, the stuff they showed in there was all science fiction.
Or watch Spencer's short review.
I might do that. I have to remember though. That's
Captain
my problem.
Cisco says, what level is your endeavor at? Must be high if you are not knocking it out.
Oh, I'll get to it eventually. Yeah, I've yet to get to my endeavors. I'm at 533 of my endeavors, which again, like back in the day when they first started
says, God damn. Samuraith says, Spencer's review is solid.
Whenever endeavors first were introduced to the game, I didn't participate in getting them like every day or whatever, because I was just like, whatever, you know. Damn, they got the reds already. So I'm behind on that because I never did them hardly ever. But now I do them every day. Let's go back to there. What about yours, Captain Cisco? Captain Benjamin Cisco. It's always
Romeo
smiling.
India Zulu says, it's not even a real review. Gotta wait for the actual release so he can put it to the test. Captain Cisco says, mine's only at like 234 or something, but it's crazy the difference it makes.
Isn't it though? Like, you know, whenever you've got enough of it to really matter, you start like a brand new character or whatever that
Just
doesn't have
Paul
access
says,
to that yet.
I mean, I kind of get it. They used to do Star Trek reruns and then they lost the syndication rights to it and Spike TV started doing Star Trek reruns. Then they did those berated movies on the weekend and they had very little to do with science fiction.
Right.
Then all the wrestling they'd air. Samuraith says,
True.
Still it's interesting though, Riz.
So yeah, they changed it from science fiction to just SYFY because of that whole thing. So therefore, anything they used before as sci-fi, SCIFI, can be probably used, right? I mean, I don't like when I have the promos on my YouTube, Farscape promos and stuff. I've never got a copyright thing at all from that. But then again, it's piece of shit quality anyway, because I can't find the damn ones that I have are better. There's a disc somewhere in my stash of junk.
Just Call McCower says, What is funny is a couple years later a new sci-fi channel popped up called the Science Fiction Channel.
Ooh. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, man. Pretty awesome. Awesome sass. But yes,
Captain Cisco says, what weapon is that?
this is the Voth. Voth anti-proton... Voth anti-proton sniper rifle. I got it out of a lockbox not too long ago, or well, years ago, I guess. And the whole idea of the story of it is, since Michael Myers is out here killing Voth, he picked the gun up after one of them and he uses it himself. That's the story I use for it, but you know, you buy that.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu I'm curious to see those new phasers in action.
But yeah, the Endeavor system in the game, like you see a big difference whenever you've got enough of
Just
them to
Call
matter.
McCower says, I think it has since been rebranded to Comet TV though.
Comet TV sounds I've heard of that. I think Riz mentioned that the other day. It said Comet, that something was on Comet.
Romeo India Zulu says, nothing will replace my epic portable phaser cannon.
No, this is not
Captain
my main.
Cisco says, is this your main?
This is no. This is one of my alts. I play through my alts
Samu
first,
Wraith
and then I do
says,
my main and
at
stuff.
Romeo India Zulu rolling _on_the_floor laughing.
But the Endeavor
Just Call
system,
McCower says, right now they are airing X-Files.
like whenever you have enough Endeavors
Back to
to
your station.
actually
The bomb
matter,
returned.
you know, to where you see a difference in how the game is. But when you start with a brand new character and they don't have it, you can definitely tell until you get to that level and it unlocks the Endeavors for your new character, and you can tell a whole hell of a lot of difference. That's true. That person over there is a Jim Hadar,
Samu
needs to do
Wraith
the home
says,
mission.
with the overscore.
With the overscore. Yeah, this guy named One needs to do the damn home mission because he's staggering. I don't like seeing a guy staggering withdrawals from Ketracel White. It's so sad. It's sad, man. It's sad.
Samu Wraith
Did I
says,
start this
and
one?
then,
Yeah, I did.
the Borg came.
And then the Borg came. I need to find that. I don't know where it would be though. Like, is it Picard that says that? Like he's telling a story to something. No, what was it in? Was it in First Contact, where he's talking to that lady? They're up in like either the ready room or the bridge, and he's got the rifle, and he does his Ahab thing or whatever after that. Like he tells a story or something of that nature. Yeah, and then
Captain Cisco says, let's see the Space Barbie on the main.
when I get to my main, sure, yeah. But it's just
Just Call McCower says, alright everyone, time to get up and stretch.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Are you on your feet all day? Does the constant pounding cause your ankles, knees, and back to ache? Hi, Billy Mays here for the world's greatest insole, Impact Gel. Why am I smashing my hand with this hammer? To show you the amazing protection you get from Impact Gel. And this hammer is real. The same gel technology is used in our Impact Gel insole. If you have sore, tired, aching feet, Impact Gel absorbs more shock and pressure than other insoles. Unlike regular insoles that break down over time,
Just
Impact
Call
Gel
McCower says,
is injected
it's
into
like
the
watching
areas that
actual
provide
TV in the
pressure
late
relief where
90s,
you
early
need it most.
00s.
The heels and balls of your feet. The gel never breaks down, and when impact occurs, the insole soaks up the shock, and the force now ripples throughout the gel pads. No regular insole can do that. Even after continuous pounding, these
Captain
M&Ms
Cisco
don't
says,
break.
wow, this
Imagine
is long.
the relief you'll feel in all kinds of shoes.
Hell yeah.
They even work in cowboy boots. I use them
Just Call
and they
McCower
work.
says,
Talk about
it
shock
gets longer.
absorbency. I'm gonna ride my hand with this 6,000-pound car. That's the power and protection
Samu Wraith
of
says,
Impact Gel.
but Billy
Whether you're
doesn't
a
charge
runner,
shipping
a
and handling
professional,
for.
or a stay-at-home mom, you deserve the comfort of Impact Gel. Stop spending hundreds on inferior insoles. Remember, none Nothing absorbs the shock quite like Impact Gel. Call now and get a pair of our Impact Gel insoles for only $29.99. But that's not all. We'll also send you a set of our Impact Gel inserts free. They're perfect for dress shoes and casual wear. But I'm still not done. Call right now and we'll double the offer. Just pay separate shipping and handling. That's right. You get 2 sets of insoles and 2 sets of inserts. A $90 value, all for only $29.99.
Just call McCoy
Here's
says,
how to order.
Told you.
Ah, shit. I love it. That's why it's a good idea, and you're in my idea, or your idea first, like just commercials or something. But yeah, the idea of having just random old commercials like the Sears, the one you were talking about, would be perfect. Just to put it together. We now return to our previously scheduled programming. We now return to Knight Rider. Dun, da, da, dun. Do, 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 do. Totally would want to use the sci-fi ones. I have, since I downloaded a bunch of people's VHS commercials, I can individually make them real. It's amazing out there, Tanagra. It's amazing that people want to buy copies of commercials that aired whenever they were kids or something. It's amazing. Like, it's so weird. And I'm thinking, I got all these VHSs or whatever over the years just stashed away in like a little tub somewhere. You know, and I don't know if they would work. They've been indoors in darkness and stuff.
Just
so
call
probably
McCoy
would.
says, just create a commercial command that pulls from a directory of 100s of old commercials, but it only plays the same 2.
That's how Python would do it too. Guarantee it. Call right now, because
Captain Cisco says, where is the Bob Ross stuff?
Bob Ross. Oh, you want Bob Ross, do you? Well, Sam will help you with that one. That's for damn sure.
Streamlabs says, hate what you see? Please consider unfollowing and not renewing a subscription.
Shake them off.
Just call McCoy says,
And
we
just
have Bob
beat
Ross.
the devil out of them. Shake it
Just
off.
call McCoy says, do it Sam.
Cover everything in the studio.
Samu Wraith
Shake it
says,
off.
I got IT.
Shake it
Samu
off.
Wraith says, beaming underscore face underscore with underscore smiling underscore eyes.
And cover everything in
Captain
the
Cisco
studio.
says, perfection.
That's what makes it fun. Just enjoy.
Samu Wraith says,
Just beat the
shake
devil
IT
out of
off.
Just have a little fun and off you go.
Samu Wraith says, cover everything score.
Shake it off. And just beat the devil out of it.
Beat the devil.
Samu Wraith says, that's what makes
Give
it
me a
fun.
And just beat the devil out of it.
Could you imagine?
Samu Wraith says,
There we
shaking
go.
IT around off you go.
Splashing's the most fun.
They can have like the Macy's Day Parade and a bunch of people dressed up like Bob Ross just
Captain
shaking it
Cisco
off.
says, okay, how about some old school
We
Transformer
don't make
cartoon
mistakes.
segways?
We have happy accidents.
Some old segways as Transformers. I'm actually working on one of the 80s ones.
Samu Wraith says, splashing is what makes it fun.
Splashing is what makes it fun. So that's the one that I made like the...
Captain Cisco says, I think I love this place.
It's the other side of insanity. It's the other side of insanity. And that's where we are in the world. I'm going to only be adding more crazy, that's for damn sure. Like the commercial thing, I want to do that so bad. But you know why it does the Impact Joe one is because it's the first one in like the list of Billy Mays commercials or whatever. So that's what it always draws that from. But yeah, I'm working on a 3D
Samu
version
Wraith
of
says,
the original.
That's where we are. Shaking it off.
Shaking it off, damn it. That's right. If it's one thing Bob Ross did well, was shaking it off. Just beating the devil out of it.
Samu Wraith says, covering everything in the studio.
Everything in the studio, mister. He was covering everything in the studio. He went over there and covered everyone in the studio. What do I have as endeavors anyway? I mean, Harvest materials ground. Blah.
Just Call McCower says, see. Before this stream ever existed.
Shake it off.
A long-ass time ago.
Beat the devil out of
Scorp
it.
and I had this obsession with TV. Scorp has this collection of all the old TV title themes.
Yep.
But we'd basically make clips of old shit we found funny. I don't have any of my clips, but as you can see, Scorp has all of his and most of mine.
Yes.
Just Call McCower says, and that is where the majority of these commands come from.
Hells yeah. I used to watch Adult Swim a lot, and I would be recording that shit as I was watching it just to get the intro themes for every show. And I have that list too. I doubt I'd be able to play it on here, but
Sam
yeah.
Wraith says,
I got like
Scorp, you should make Farscape commands too.
Well, I got one, the damn ice cream so far. I've got like a bunch of Farscape from back in the sci-fi Farscape days. I've got like over 3,000
Captain
something
Cisco
commands.
says, hit me with the Cowboy Bebop intro.
I can't really, because this
Just
goes
Call
out to
McCower
YouTube.
says, music is too risky.
Yeah, music is
Captain Cisco says, fair enough.
yeah. I was actually looking for it because I do have it. But yeah, if it plays longer than like a few
Sam
seconds
Wraith
or whatever.
says, maybe I should send Lieutenant Dan ice cream.
Lieutenant Dan ice cream. I got your letter, my favorite book.
Just Call McCower says, even some of the lines spoken has been enough for his YouTube to flag for copyright.
Yep. I don't like that either. Oh, they released the confusion that okay, the last copyright thing I had was the Orson Welles thing. You know, where he's talking about frozen peas, and for some reason some rapper's website or YouTube thought that it was you know, their thing.
Lieutenant Dan was always getting these funny feelings about a rock or a trail or the road, so he'd tell us to get down, shut up.
Get down! Shut up!
So we did.
Ha ha! For real, yo. But a lot of the sounds I've had.
Says, thank you, core smiling underscore
From
face
back
underscore
in
with
the,
underscore smiling underscore eyes.
From back in the
Captain Cisco
IRC
says,
days.
bring on the ShamWow and I will be convinced.
I don't have any ShamWow because that's Vince, and we were Billy Mays. You know, there was that thing, Billy Mays versus Vince thing. So yeah, but Billy Mays
Just
has
Call
his own.
McCower says, you're going to love my nuts.
You're going to love my nuts. But a lot of the sounds that I do have from back in the IRC days are low quality, so I've been actually trying to recreate or find better ones over time. And in little video clips. I mean, that's why we have some Smokey and the Bandit. Gotta play every once in a while.
Romeo India Zulu says, fettuccine linguine martini bikini.
Just keep your eye out for that damn train. Damn. Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper, and a Dr. Pepper, whatever. Sandwich. I'm gonna do it. Ah, you did that first. You beat me to something.
Daddy?
Just Call
Daddy?
McCower says, I actually met Vince Offer once a long ass time ago at a Kmart of all places trying to sell his products.
Really? Was that before he was on commercials or something, or? Cause wasn't he there a thing that happened with him, like some sort of scandal?
Captain Cisco says, curious, stand bar or no stand bar in space.
Daddy, my fly's still on.
Just Call McCower says, I think it was between
If you
scandals.
ever embarrass me like
Not
that
100%
again,
sure.
I'm going to get an axe, and you're never gonna have to open your fly again.
I can press one key to activate an entire row, if that's what you're asking, Captain Cisco. But on some of the characters, I do just individually click. It's just my main. I go full force.
Let me have a Diablo
Captain
sandwich
Cisco
of
says,
Dr. Pepper.
"Go
Make
for
it fast.
broke and
I'm in a
do too."
goddamn hurry. You want something?
Hush, puppy, Daddy.
We got no time for that crap. You son of a bitch.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
Samu Wraith says, "Hush puppies, daddy."
Oh yeah, I activate more than one tray. I do that on a few of my characters, but not every one of them have that. Some of them
Just
still have
Call
the.
Makover says, "And when you have no clue
It's
what you want to play,
insane, right?
You just play random. It's insane, right? I got that from the new Meg movie trailer. Or Megan.
Next time, Gadget. I promise I'll get you. Next time.
There is a list of commands out there on my page, but damn, I've added like maybe 100 since then.
Samu Wraith says, "LOL."
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. I don't do the whole Space Barbie thing, though. My main character just has the legendary Constitution class. With an S, dude. Add an S. Add an S. An S. No, you add an S. Listen here, you little ass. And no. I'll do it then. Let's see. Go through there.
Brother, 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 brother.
Brother, brother, brother. It's like a Mario theme that could be done right there. Like the Mario theme I wanted to
Captain
do.
Cisco
Big
says,
Lebowski.
"No Space Barbie, no Vanity Shield. You are defying all my expectations."
That's right. Never look forward to anything, because then you'll never.
You know excitement? Step into a Slim Jim.
That's right. Never expect my unexpections. I'll let you down every time, guarantee it. But that's my main. You know, he's based off of Captain Kirk. So I keep him simple.
Romeo India Zulu says, "You thought Triz is a casual. Let me tell you something, brothers." Captain Cisco says, "The real question is, what does his shuttle look like?"
The shuttle is a regular shuttle. I don't use much of a shuttle. I mean, there's not much of a need for a shovel in this game, really. Or shovel. Shovel. Space shovel.
Samu Wraith says, "At Captain Cisco you should look at the new anniversary ship, the Lookery Vanity Shield on it looks like Tron Spencer showed it off."
Tron. There's a, yeah, the Vanity Shield. The Lucari one always has that, like, outlined thing where it makes it look like a Tron thing. Tron stuff is pretty awesome. I wish they had, like, a Tron MMO type thing, you know, if it were ever possible. But there wouldn't be much in there, really, if you think about it.
Romeo India Zulu says, "There's two though, INE6. The T51 is the one they use."
T5 one? Ball? Oh. Ooh, she's down to 14. I need to, like, do some shit there. Change character from there, from Latesha to, for crying out loud, O'Neill with 2 L's. Come on, load up. There we go. Man, that took a while to load.
Samu Wraith says, "Space Shovel the Final Frontier. These are the holes that Scorp dogs his continuing mission to bury all his opinions in shit to boldly go where no holes been dug before." Romeo India Zulu says, like one is from a rep set, the T5, the T6 is just a vanity with no set. The T6 shield doesn't look cool to me.
Of, from Lucari? Indeed, Tilk says. Indeed it is, O'Neill. Okay, let's go through here. They need P90s in this game. I've always wanted a P90 in real life. Them things are expensive, and you have to, you can't have like a military grade one either. You can have a civilian one that has this super ass long barrel on it. What the fuck, you know? Why you want to use that? No, nothing like
Samuraith
the one in
says,
this game.
I didn't know there was more than one Lucari shield at Romeo India Zulu.
Lucara, life goes. Well, O'Neill can't look at him anyway. He's not high enough in the thing. So. Bullshit. I need to work on a lot of those. With the red alert, I've been trying to get Michael's up there. I mean, you know, what would I have, like 4 characters that have theirs at 6 all around, but boom, boom, shokaloka, boom, shokaloka. But for my Crichton character, I really do need to get that Zindi reptilian one, because that one right there, it looks like it could be a Moya. She was a living ship. Moya. John. Frell, you. Do 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 do. Eat me.
ELITE438 says, how many ship classes with one nacelle can you name?
Hello, Elite.
Hey, Daddy, look at that big, ugly alligator. That reminds me, I gotta call your mama.
Romeo India Zulu says, 0.
You know, Daddy, I like this place. All the gators and snakes and stuff. Why don't we move down here?
Why don't you move down here?
Oh, no, Daddy, I ain't never leaving home. That's a promise.
Don't you ever threaten your daddy like that again.
Yeah, I can't name any either. I know that there's one in the game that they had where you could get or something, but I don't remember what class it's called or anything like that.
Samuraith says, threaten your daddy like that again, rolling underscore on underscore the underscore floor underscore laughing.
I know, that's what I love about that clip too. Don't you ever threaten your daddy like that again. That movie.
I saw that, you son of a bitch! You did that on purpose! You're gonna wait till you're grave! I got the evidence! Put the evidence in the car! But Daddy, the evidence in the car! I gotta barbecue your ass in molasses!
Samuraith says, put the evidence in the car.
What's the other one for that? Let's see.
Put the evidence in the back. There's no way that you could come from my loins. Soon as I get home, the first thing
Captain
I'm
Cisco
gonna do
says,
is punch
the
your
Omega
mama
Force
in
auto
the
carbine
mouth.
kind of vaguely looks like a P90.
Really?
Samuraith says, at Romeo India Zulu overall I was pretty darn pleased with the 13th anniversary presentation, even with reined-in expectations.
It's a shining time station where dreams could come true. In there for you. Really? Oh yeah? Well,
But you
Romeo
don't have
India
to take
Zulu
my
says,
word for it.
we haven't even seen the bundle yet.
Right. Sucker's gonna be expensive. That's for sure. Skills in it. Pardon. Pardon me, it happened again. I farted.
Ericul says, bundle is most likely going to be another Terran set.
Terran. Ripping and a Terran. The ripping and a Terran. Wonder when we'll get like a Wesley Crusher hologram or something like that. And hello there. Excuse me, hold on.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu okay yet I know
Hello
it was
there,
just
Urkel.
a bright spot in my day, I know I'm reading a lot into it. Captain Cisco says, when Cryptic decides to crush it.
To crush it. Wesley Crush it.
What's that, Beverly? You want Wesley to watch? Make it so.
I only got 2 out of that.
Samu Wraith
Sucks
says,
ass.
I wonder if they're going to delve more into Confederation Scorp since they announced the World Razor.
You never know. I don't know what they're going with a lot of the stuff. I mean, to me, it's like a far-fetched that they even have Wesley Crusher as the Emperor. I mean, but again, Will Wheaton, I mean, they could probably afford him, like, easy. Not to say that he doesn't have success, it's just, you know, he...
Romeo India Zulu says, speaking only for myself, I'm inly wanting the event ship. No way in hell I'm gonna try opening boxes for the World Razor, and if I could afford it with EC, I got other ships higher up on my shopping list.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go for it,
Samu
really.
Wraith says,
Like...
yet I was surprised Will Wheaton was made Emperor.
Oh, damn.
You're goddamn right.
Shit. Why does it do that? It's so fucking hilarious. Streamlabs. Funny as hell.
Samu Wraith says, I know Riz there's a lot out there I don't have, dude.
Bye-bye. At least it'll add another ship to our Admiralty cards, though, right? If we don't choose to use it, we'll still like have the stuff from it. It would be, like, of course, we're gonna be seeing them in TFOs all over the place. Guarantee it. You'll be seeing all these ships just exploding. It's like, we finally figured out what we need to do with this game. Blow everything up. Okay. Let's see. Damn it. Okay.
Samu Wraith says, I'd be interested in becoming a torpedo just once, lol.
Well, all you have to do in the game, or in Star
Samu
Trek
Wraith
in
says,
general, just die.
maybe call it the Resonator rolling underscore on
Resonator.
underscore the underscore floor underscore laughing.
The Resonator. Here's the Resonator. Make it show, number 1.
Captain Cisco says, real talk, what in-game thing do you regret purchasing the most in hindsight?
Darmok, Angelad, Tanagra.
He has an orgasm. What in-game purchasing the most in hindsight that you regret or whatever?
Romeo India Zulu says, the Romulan support carrier.
Well, you talking about like using real money to buy or accidental buying a lot of stuff? like wasting tokens, for instance. Getting the same ship twice. Done that.
Captain Cisco says, both I guess.
Both. BOLTH. I've not really wasted any money in the game because total, let's see, there was that one $20 gift card that time I got for Christmas. So anything I bought with it was just like, I can't remember what the hell I got with that. It wasn't anything important. And then the anniversary
Samurai
legendary
says,
pack.
I bought a Breen ship once a long time ago. It wasn't that good.
But I also saved up dilithium and did the deal exchange to get a lot of that. So it was only like $5 I actually paid and to get more Zen to then do that. So I don't really pump money into this game, you know. It'd be probably different
Ericool says,
if it was fixed.
I'm surprised how Nuka I like the Andorian ships.
Andorian Legomania. I don't know that I recognize what they look like. Holy crap, I'm yawning. I'm yawning again. I have a yawning problem. I yawn and then keep yawning. And it makes me sleepy every time I yawn. But then I can't sleep, so I stay awake and play Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online. But I'm not one of those, like, gotta have every ship, gotta buy all this stuff or whatever.
We should get some coffee for him, Core.
I don't drink coffee. I'm drinking, I just opened an A&W root beer with no caffeine, though. Maybe that'll help me. It's a Christmas present.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hey, wouldn't that be cool if I could associate that with the AFK be right back screen?
Samurai says, LOL.
The time to fish has come. Time to fish. Go to fish. It's fine to fish. Why didn't that play, I wonder? After these messages, we'll be right back. It should have played. What the hell? Oh, maybe the fish one wasn't done? Wait, it should have been done. Making sense.
Shit!
Ah, for crying out loud. Tilk! Tilk, come here, Tilk. Indeed. That's the thing about the NPCs, they just stand there.
Indeed.
Indeed. He comes over there, he's like, what can I do to help? Fight? Nothing. Okay, I got that at least. Run, run, run through the sunshine.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
It played. You typed the same thing. It worked there. I don't understand. I don't understand. Well, the tardigrade's name is red, so that means I can shoot it. No, there's no glitches in this game. What are you talking about? Damn.
Samurai says, must have been too close to fish horn.
Too close to fish. No fishing for you. No. Miyagi, no, the one to Daniel son fish.
Captain Cisco says, no glitches, just happy accidents.
Happy accidents, that's right. And you'll like it too. Hey, now give us your
We
money.
we don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Yes. Yes, Pinky. Happy accidents indeed. Yes.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Run, run, run through the sunshine. Run, run, run through the snow.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Damn right we will.
Do the side step.
For real, yo. Start dancing in front of the Rex, and the Rex starts dancing too. Wouldn't that be interesting if you can like throw up one of those dance balls, disco balls, and the Rex starts dancing too?
Samuraith says, do the snake.
Do the snake. You'll do the snake and you'll like it. Do the snake.
Dance party starts in half a minute. Get out on the dance floor.
The Mod Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
Confusing someone that's not watching the screen. The hell? Ryza event?
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
Watch out who you yell snake at around here. Okay, there. Boom. Well, how does the exchange looking right now? Of course,
Оно чики-брики в дамке!
Из дамки. Оно чики-брики из дамки. That's from a Stalker video game. But Boris.
Oh shit, what the hell?
Nah. It's down 8,040,000. It's come down a little bit since that whole thing about the bots and stuff. Just a little bit. Just a little bitch. Just a little bitch. Not much, but just a little bitch. Just a little bitch.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Congratulations, Admiral. Giggity giggity.
Captain Cisco says, just curious, why are you farming Dyson?
I'm obsessed with it. It's just
Samuraith
more convenient
says,
to me.
Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Try and take over the world. With the amount that it gives out within 10 to 15 minutes of just running around and all my characters, it just is more convenient for me to have it all done in this one. I've started to do some Admiralty to add to it because Riz has got me wanting to get the Ferengi boost so that I can get more lithium, yes.
Romeo India Zulu says, Max Dilly for time spent. He swaps a lot.
A lot. A whole lot. A whole lot. With emphasis on the H. A whole. It's better than using weapons. Okay. Alright. There we go. But of all the things, like, I'm, you know, pretty much,
Not the mama!
Not the mama, okay. Pretty much, like, even when Riz was telling me about the Romulan one, you know, it's just the amount of dilithium that, say, if you did a random TFO that lasted 10 minutes or maybe 5 minutes and then 5 again, and you get like 480 here, 480 there. But whenever you're here on Dyson, you get the marks that you need. If you're lucky enough to be with the Rex battles, you get like that boost. And then, you know, like kill the Voth or whatever, and you get like 1,000 guaranteed every hour. It's just, it maximizes just my time spent within the 10 or 15 minutes I play as each character for the stream. Now I can go back and, you know, because I go through like what 7 characters of mine instead of all of them, just to do that. It's just convenient. It's the easiest method that I've come up with my madness of just farming a little bit at a time. instead of like pew-pewing the whole time out in space. So I bore everyone with this. Plus, it's more casual. Like, you don't have to really think about it. I could play without paying attention. Because I don't pay attention anyway. Damn, that's a 500. We need to, like, really try that one now, huh? La-hon.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Stop saying that! Oh.
Orgasm stab. I'm kidding. Ah, dude, 9 of 10. Right there, and I don't have a space for it. Shit. Okay. And I just go through the collecting reward thing.
Captain Cisco says, so like 1-2k dill and some funny sounds bites for 10 minutes? Not bad.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically it. It's like
1, 2, 10.
that was the outtake.
Sam Wraith says, LOL.
That old man loves shooting
Sam
people.
Wraith says, perfect.
He loves to shoot people. He's really fun at shooting things.
1, 2, 10. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
You filthy animal. Continue.
Sam Wraith says, run Marv.
Run, Mav, run. What is it like average? Is it 1 or 2,000? Then I build up the marks and stuff. Like Lilu, she at one time had like
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
Says,
thank you.
3,500.
Oh, 3,500 okay. So yeah. And then, you know, depending on how many people play on the Rex thing and how good you are, those numbers never make sense anyway, like the amount of dilithium you get for the Rex fight, because I swear.
Captain Cisco says, well, I like what you're doing here, bro. You gotta follow. Got to hit the sack, though.
Hit sack.
Take it easy.
Alright, dude, thanks, man. You too. And thanks for coming out and hanging out with us crazy folks. Because we bunch of crazies. We insane. But it's fun insane.
You have to ask yourself, how much damage do you think I can do to you in 2 minutes before the knockout gas gets to me? Because I'm betting it's a lot.
The Expanse. Here's Jim Hadar Kirok. TOS man for the win. Look at that. Yeah, have a good night,
Romeo
dude.
India Zulu says, nice.
Nice.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Have a good sleep, dude. Just trek on. Man, I still haven't made it through the whole interview with Denise Crosby on the Shadowpod 1. I just can't. I mean,
S to the
Romeo
U to the
India
C
Zulu
to the
says,
K-I-T.
just saw
Suck
that
it.
episode at my sister's last I was there.
really? That's pretty cool. I love it. The Expanse is so damn awesome. I hate that there's no more of it right now. Or that they'll wait several years later with a whole different crew or something, or storyline and stuff. That's just too long.
Ooh, that nade, babe, your fucking shit just got me stuck.
Romeo India Zulu says, they killed off the pilot cause he was a real life creep.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. But they never had any bigger explanation about the force that was inside that
the hunting wabbits.
their gateway things, right? That was eating planets or life or whatever. But that's probably going to come later in some sort of other Expanse story thing. After these messages, we'll be right back. After these back, we'll be right message. Judas Descartes wins. Fatality.
Samuraith says, so about before Scorp that mean you can use Orson Welles commands now.
Yes, Pinky.
Flawless victory.
But the only thing of Orson, like I just played the Frozen Peas skit that was on YouTube, and apparently it got associated with some rapper's song that he didn't even have the lyrics in. Nothing about Orson Welles was in his song, so I disputed it on YouTube, and a few days later they removed the copyright on it. So if I play it again, it'll probably do it again.
Says,
Who knows?
let me use Unicron sounds then.
Unicron.
Romeo India Zulu says, frozen pea spit.
Ew. Frozen pea spit. How's that even work? What do you like, as you're peeing and below freezing temperatures and you spit at the same time?
Says, pea spit haha.
You're like, ding. or Peppy spits before the hose comes out. I don't know. What the hell? Damn it, you got me thinking.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Yes, we have happy accidents, Mother. Norman doesn't make mistakes, Mother. No. Norman, he makes happy accidents. Yes. Oh.
Kick your fucking ass!
I want you off the fucking set, you prick. No, don't just be sorry. Think for 1 fucking second. What the fuck are you doing? What don't you fucking understand?
Give me a fucking answer!
Unscheduled off-board activation. I need to have Dad on here too for Walter saying that. From Stargate SG-1. Stargate. Bend over, Rover. Mister. We've won. We've won. We've shot the BB gun. They lost. They lost. They ate the apples.
Oh my.
Oh my indeed, Captain. Oh. Shot in the ass, and it's too late, honey. You just got served, bitch. Served, bitch. Got my W-2
Samurai says, hot shot at core.
Guess I need to start working on my taxes.
I'm gonna give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property.
Before I pump your guts full of lead. 1, 2, 10. I love how they like
Romeo
take the space
India
out
Zulu
of that.
says, swarm 5 of 5 for 1 recruit done.
Sweet.
Samurai
Sweet,
says,
dude. Sweet.
run core.
Dude, go collect that reward.
1, 2, 10. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Like, you know, in there when Kevin puts the firecrackers in like that big, what is that thing you put it in, like a big pot or pan or something, and it amplified. How did he know that would probably make it sound more like
Samurai
realistic bullets?
says, why do I seem Gulkin every time with that maniacal old man laugh?
Because it happened, man. It happened. Macaulay Culkin wins. He was on one of those angry video game nerd review things of Home Alone, the video game. At one time before there, mister. One time there. It's...
Samu Wraith says, yet I wondered how did he know 2-acre. Samu Wraith says, score.
Yeah, how did Kevin know, and how did Kevin, like, booby trap and all that stuff? Like, is he just some sort of a kid that was a genius? Or had he watched, like, the Goonies a couple of times?
Son of a bitch!
You know? I'd always wondered that myself, like... He thought, okay, well, if I put this hot iron on this doorknob, they'll grab the doorknob and their hand will hurt. I mean, is this the shit that this kid's been thinking the whole time, like, for like ideas of stuff?
Romeo India Zulu says, the more you analyze a movie and find the holes, the less fun the movie becomes.
That's so true. I know. But sometimes talking about it just makes me happy. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel that round or two. Clap along if you feel.
Samu Wraith says, not to mention the nail on the step. How did he know Marv would step on it?
Yeah, that was like a random thing, you know. He could have stepped to the side of it. Unless he's like a super math whiz, you know. He's like calculated the probability of someone stepping in this exact... I don't know. But you can always just say, because entertainment and because movie. I like...
Samu Wraith says, me one of my favorite moments Scorp was the ornaments Marv hurt his feet. I just laughed so hard.
Yeah, and you know, those weren't fake ornaments, but they weren't real ones either. He really did step on... Like, they were sugar... ornaments that were made to look like real ornaments, I think, and but he actually did step on them though, and they didn't feel too good, but they weren't like shard cutting into your foot glass type stuff, you know. It's like stepping on Legos.
Samu Wraith says, I see.
Yeah, I watched a thing about like the Home Alone behind the scenes stuff or whatever like that years ago, and like there's fake feet that Marv is wearing to make it look like he's barefoot running in the snow because it was really snowing where they shot the outside of the movie. And the floor plan of the house had this sort of same floor plan, but you know, of course, they adjust it for the movie and stuff for cameras and things or whatever. But yeah, and someone, I think some studio or whatever, bought the house and have it as like a tour thing or whatever, and tried to dress it up or something like that. Fire and you touch my skin, make my body shake. Coming all back from Mars, the Peabody in the D. 500 again, man. They've been pretty good with this here. Let's see, 95. Let's go through there. Oop, there we go. Success chance 100%. Critical chance of 28. So that's good. That's awesome.
Just
that's
Call
awesome.
McCower says, I love studio lots and trying to see what shows reuse them.
For real, yo. I was watching, you know, Shuttlepod 1 is the thing with Connor Trenier and Dominic Keating, which Dominic Keating apparently is coming back from his accident or something, like the next show they're going to have. Having Denise Crosby on there, she was talking about the food tray that they had for the actors, because, you know, like, you always see it kind of like in other movies that show a behind-the-scenes... Like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, how they showed studios for Jay and Silent Bob, like when they're running around, you see actually what's going on. But there's actually like food trays or food table.
Romeo India Zulu says, I'm trying to decide what engines I want for this character. I don't want comp ones. Too many have that already and I want to be different.
Mako.
Maybe Fleet or another rep.
You get the Mako ones. I got that on my main character. They're pretty fast.
Samu Wraith says, Mako Riz.
Hey, Mako Riz. Alright. Mako.
Samu Wraith says, I've been told they're decent. Romeo India Zulu says, it's Maceo.
Maceo? It's adapted M-A-C-O. Mako.
Just Call Makor
Impulse
says, Shard, Holodeck. Romeo India
Patching.
Zulu says, Mako.
Yeah.
Just Call Makor says,
But these are the ones I
patching.
have on my my main captain. They do pretty good. I mean, I've made both the competitive one at first, and then I got this one because I read something
Romeo
about it being
India
pretty
Zulu
fast.
says, does it have weapon amplification?
Let's see. Plus 3.8 weapon power.
Samu Wraith says, at Just Call Makor sent the Marv stepping on Christmas tree ornaments scene to sound requests. Just Call Makor says, 3% is 30 MB, so what does that convert to 100%?
And it's got bonus increase at low power setting of 3.8 shield power. So it's 3.8 auxiliary shield and weapon. 22.5 flight turn rate. 15.8 flight speed and 9.4 starship speeds.
Romeo
sector.
India Zulu says, 99.9?
99.9. But that's only because the one I can make is Mark 13 very rare, ultra rare, whatever.
Just Call Makor says, I guess that is a 1 GB patch.
Heroes in
Samu
a half
Wraith
shell.
says, they're playing Rocket Man at work. Scorp, I can't hear it that way, has to be shat. Romeo India
Rocket
Zulu
Man.
says, 90? I can't math.
Dude, I can't either, man. You throw percentages at me, I can do like this. The
Romeo
normal
India
percentages.
Zulu says, 900? LOL, I give up.
900. Calculator no work either. Oh, that reminds me, like, of what I was talking about, like, when I first got on, about my day today. It was just a piece of shit day.
Samu Wraith says, I suck at math.
I mean, I can do the half off, so 25% off, but when you get like that 33%, you're like, what the fuck is that? Make solid numbers, you know.
Romeo India Zulu says, I'm usually good at it, but not today.
Nah, you still have like allergy, headaches, and everything? Taking you're overdosing on Benadryl still? Riz says, I'm gonna deal with the allergy thing once and for all. Puts himself into like a coma
Romeo
for 24
India
hours.
Zulu says, nah, my head is fine today, just groggy.
You see him groggy. He hurting. 9 of 10. Cool.
Samu Wraith says, give me basic stuff, Riz, I'm alright, but the percentages and division of fractions brain goes to mush.
That's right. Give me 1 + 1 = 2, or else there's no such thing as math. But my day, I guess I can probably talk about it, probably not. If no one wants to hear it, I won't talk about it. I know that sometimes me talking about my work day is a pain in the ass for past visitors of the channel. But, you know, we're going to have that regional director dude come in today, and our district manager was going to be there. So when I get there, those two are already there. Ooh, there's the Crichton. That's got to be Bob McKinley. Let's see.
Samu Wraith says, Rocket Man, Mr. He's the Rocket Man.
there's
He's
Bob.
going to be stuck up. There's a long, long time.
Bob McKinley, everybody. Bob! Anyway, they were there when I got there today, and my manager was standing over there and like writing notes and stuff down or whatever. So then
Samu Wraith says, oh, he was there.
yeah. So then I walk over behind the register area, and then I see them exit. Like, you know, the regional guy, the district manager, they left. I didn't say bye, hello, or kiss my ass or nothing to me. I mean, it's just like I just saw them in the shadows kind of shit. And I asked the manager, like, well, how'd the visit go? And before she could tell me anything, well, she was needed for something else. So she had to go like to the office first or whatever. And another associate was counting a drawer down for me. I spelled it backwards again. That dude said I spelled it backwards. Anyway, the dude in the chat, in the game chat, said I spelled Bob backwards. So she went into the office and talking to the like assistant manager about stuff or whatever, and my attention was gathered behind the register because when I clocked in, they told me go check in the Coca-Cola guy. I was like, okay. So I went over there and I start checking dude in because you gotta like you set the handheld up to scan and receiving things in, and I'm like scanning. We're going through all this. He's put it out on U-boats and they're all over the place. Like there's nothing in line that's the same thing. And as I'm like scanning and doing stuff, I see them like just going to the back, the store, and then going to the front, and then going over here, there, and whatever. And I do like the count, for like how many I've scanned versus how many on his invoice, and the count is off by like 14. And I'm like, I have 14 more of something than he has, and I scanned the exact thing that he pointed at scanning. So I'm like, well, okay, this can't be right. So then the manager comes
Santa
over.
Wraith says, he's scanning, hating, flying dirty musical _ notes.
It seems scanning, he hating. Yeah, so then the manager comes over there, and I said, well, how did the visit go? And as soon as she started to say something, her attention was then gotten back away for another associate. And then that associate says, okay, well, I'm going to go or whatever like that. I'll see you later. Bye. And I was like, bye? No one said like hello or anything. Just bye. So one of them left. And then the manager was there. And she was gathering up things. And I said, well, I wanted to ask you how the visit went today. And she says, okay, yeah, 1 second. And then she's like wanting to get something behind the counter. She was like buying cigarettes or something like that. And then the guy that I was checking in with the Coke stuff, he's like, well, how about we try it again or whatever? And I said, okay. So I like deleted off what was there, and we started to scan again, with like a barcode sheet this time. He printed out like a thing where I could just scan barcodes. And the manager said, what's going on? And I said, well, this is not scanning in right or whatever like that. And she goes, well, do you need me to do it? And I was like, no, I can do it. She goes, okay, well, I'm going to go home because, I've been here all day. See you later. She leaves. I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck, what about me? Anyway, of course, yes, they were under a lot of stress and they wanted to just leave as soon as they got there. So I checking the dude's like list of stuff, and then all of a sudden I'm like too short than his. Like his count is 323, and I'm like 200 or 321 on my account, so I'm off by 2. And we're like, but we scanned everything, So it's like, okay, let's start this thing over again. So we start over again, and I counted 2 over for the third time. So 3 times checking in the same stuff came out with 3 different numbers.
Says, so what went wrong?
We have no idea. The guy said, this doesn't make any sense. You've scanned everything that I have on my sheet, and we manually scanned everything here, and it's off by 2 one way or the other every time. I said, I know it doesn't make any sense. So he said, man, I can't really handle this because I got to time on my truck, because truck drivers have like set hours they're supposed to run, and if they go over that or under it or whatever, they get in
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
So, the guy's like saying, oh gosh, and he's talking about having like a headache. And I said, I tell you what, we'll scan one more time. And if the numbers are off by whatever, that's it. We're just going to say it's okay. Who gives a shit after this point? And he said, okay, let's do that. So we counted again. It was off again by 2, the opposite direction again. And I was like, okay, I give up about this shit, right? I said, we're going to mark it as this is it. That's it. The number's there. And he said, if not, I'm going to have to take all this stuff back. And I was like, well, how hard is it? Like, if you were to take it back versus if it were to be able to be put out in the store. And he says, well, it would be, if it goes in the back of my truck, it'll throw itself everywhere and make a big mess. And I said, I tell you what, we're going to go with these last numbers that we scanned, even though it's off by 2 in his favor or whatever. I don't give a shit anymore. We've been doing this for like about an hour, just trying to scan this shit in. So I said, I tell you what, too, because he's like talking about like not wanting to get home late and all that kind of stuff, you know, and the hours in his truck. I said, I tell you what, I'll put this stuff out, too. And he goes, oh, really? You do that? And I said, yes, I'll do that for you. Because I know that, like, you know, you driving in that truck and whatever, you know, it's a big shitty mess, and I'll just take the blame for if it's wrong or not. I mean, you got things to do. You got to, like, he had, like, another store to go to and everything. So, after he left, I just, like, confirmed that it was right or whatever, and started putting out all the drinks and stuff. So as soon as I get done with the drinks, and I'm like wore out from lifting all these 2-liter Cokes and these 12 packs and stuff like that and sorting them around, because, you know, your arm turns to jelly when you lift all this heavy stuff.
Manager or corporate probably can adjust it.
Yeah, it can be adjusted. It's fine. You know, it's just weird that it kept coming up with different numbers every time, no matter what we did. And so my arms are turning to jelly, you know, like putting all these things up, you know, like there was just a bunch of shit, and it's all drinks and stuff. So as soon as I'm done, I'm like, oh God, okay, let me take a little breather, you know, just to slow things down. And then I'm told, like, by another sales associate, oh, they wanted you to check in cigarettes today too. And there's like 2 big boxes. These things come in like huge boxes. Like, okay, let me do that then. And then she's like, well, can I go outside and smoke? I'm like, sure, go ahead. She went outside. I started checking in. So then I started being on the register, like trying to check in the cigarettes we had and checking people out and stopping to check on the cigarettes to ring people up on the register, going back to scan. But I'd lose my place because then I'd have to start over. So as I go, of course, you know, we have to like open up the packs, like the cartons themselves, and scan individually, because I've already like opened these. I open them one at a time usually, and I just lost count of what I was doing, so I had to start that over. And finally, when she came back in, I completely did that. And I'm like, okay, these are checked in. Let me check in the second box. As soon as I go to the second box, well, here comes the fresh truck. I'm like, my God. And we have like 2 breaks to take. She's got to take a 30-minute. I got to take a 30-minute. And we couldn't. So the truck driver shows up. He said, hey, I'm your fresh driver or whatever. I'm packed around the front or the back or whatever. And I said, okay, let me get the key out, because they put the key in the 9-minute delay safe. So you got to open that damn thing up. And so I finally get that, open the damn back door. And he's telling me like about the docking area being a piece of shit at this store. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's hard for the trucks to do that. And he said, they should have done it this way. I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, bring the milk in, bring the food in, whatever you got to do, you know. So he finally like starts bringing that stuff in. Start putting it out, you know. I keep getting interrupted by one customer for like 30 minutes asking where stuff's at. He's like, where's your cooking oil at? I'm like, it's right down there. He's like, oh, okay, thank you. And he walks off. He comes back. Where's your barbecue sauce? I said, it's right here. He says, oh, okay, thank you. It's like, where's your cereal? I'm like, it's over there. What? Core Jackson, why you steal my kill for deal, bish? So it, you know, having to deal with that, and then people are like constantly
Romeo
coming
India
around.
Zulu says, the store has a finite number of square feet. Walk around, bound to find it.
Yeah, and so that dude was doing that. Then all of a sudden, here comes other people down. See, there's like been hardly zero traffic.
Yeah, look at the signs around the store, geez.
It's like the aisle that I'm on, putting the cold stuff out, which it's like cold freezers, and then the other side is just regular like food merchandise or whatever. Hardly anybody's been down that area all day. But as soon Cora in the game, he wrote the thing after these messages thing. He's messaging me in the game as one of his characters. He's playing Star Trek. as soon as I start like doing things, put things in the cooler, that's when people want to come down the aisle and stand in front of the doorway that I have to open to put the frozen foods and stuff in. So that happened, you know. And then finally, when we got it all done, it was like maybe 2 hours later because of how much junk came in, and the customer interruptions and all this kind of stuff. I'm like putting all the overstock food in the coolers in the back. Associate says to me, "Hey, can I take my break now?" I'm like, "Okay." Look at the time; it's like 7:47, like the plane, and we close at like 9 o'clock. I'm like, "Holy shit!" So I said, "Yeah, go ahead, take your break." You know. So she's like, takes her
Samu
break.
says, at Romeo India Zulu we could get the sound from Waterboy movie. He spit in the cooler, rolling _ on _ the _ floor _ laughing.
He spit in the cooler. So she goes on like her break or whatever, and I'm like, okay, well I have to take mine too because we have to take them. And so at like about what was it, 8:20 or something, I finally get the chance to take my break, which then puts us behind and everything, and we've got to like pull all the stuff in from outside. We've got to like clean up after the like putting the food out. I've still got to check in these other cigarettes. Got to shut the store down. And
Romeo India Zulu
bit
says,
my ass.
is it a big town? Aren't these guys regulars? Sooner or later you should know where stuff is.
It's amazing
I go
they
to the
don't.
same 3 stores all the time. In and out in 10 minutes.
Riz, it is so weird. Yes, these people are regulars. We see them like on a daily basis. We've had one guy, he comes in and he'll say, "Where are your magazines at?" Because nobody buys magazines anymore. But this guy does. But only one of them if we have it. The Examiner or whatever it's called, a tabloid thing or something. And he'll like look at me and he'll go, "Where are the magazines at?" And I said, "They're over there on that rack." He goes, "Oh, okay, thank you." He'll go over there and then he'll like come up there to the register and talk about like,
Romeo
"Oh, I need to get
India
this and
Zulu
that."
says, as if you rearrange the layout on a nightly basis to fuck with them.
Right? And people
Samu
accuse us
says,
of that.
wow, and they still don't know where stuff is?
Yeah. He'll come in every single time. He'll go, "Well, where's your milk at?" I said, "Well, the milk cooler's still down there." You know? Or we'll have like the one person that'll come in that we see like on a weekly basis. They'll go around and say, "Where's your deodorant at? Y'all keep changing stuff up in this place." And I say, "Well, it's still over there ever since I've been here for the past 2 years." Well, it was somewhere else last week. I said, "No."
Romeo India Zulu says, I swear I'd be fired on my first day.
It's very difficult to not. Yeah. My gosh. The sales associate I was working with tonight, she started saying, she's just talking about somebody being an idiot. It was so funny. This girl came in.
Samu Wraith says,
and
changing stuff up? Stop confusing this store with others, I tell people.
Yeah, one time I had a customer tell me that I didn't start working at that store until like a few months before, and that's like, I've been here for like 5 years, man. What the hell? You know, but anyway, we had this customer came in tonight, and they immediately went over to the bathroom doors. Well, at a Dollar General, the doors are usually automatically locked. It usually has a sign that says, "Please ask for a key to whatever," you know, like right in front of you, big letter, bold writing and everything, and like yellow writing on a black decal sticker that says, "Please ask for an associate for key." And they'll look at that sign, and then they'll put their hand on the handle, and they'll jiggle it back and forth trying to open it. Then they'll knock on it and thinking someone's in there or whatever. And so then they went to like the other bathroom door, did the same thing, looked around, and like they were lost. And the sales associate I was with, she goes, "Oh my God, an idiot." So she walked over there and she goes, "Do you need to go to the restroom?" She says, "Yeah, but the door's locked."
Samu Wraith says, what the crap? The signs, right there.
I know, right? She said, "But I can't I can't get in because the door's locked." She goes, "Yeah, you have to have a key." She goes, "Oh, I didn't know that." Like, what the hell? Did you not? You looked directly into like this sign. We saw your eyes make contact with the middle of the door where the sign was. But they went in there, and you know, they came back out and everything, and left. And like, what the hell was that? Shit. We get that a lot, though. Some people say, hey, can I get the key to your restroom when they first come in because they're like regulars and they know.
Samuraith says, they were looking at the light, Scorp.
They were looking at the light, apparently, yeah. It's
I
almost
was looking at the light.
It's almost like that thing where they don't know what register to go to. I'm sure you've seen it there at Walmart, Sam. Like, you know, they have the light on at what register. Usually, if the sales associate has turned the light on, there's a line there. People know to go to that one, right? Some people don't. Some people don't. They'll walk to an empty one and wonder where everyone's at. You know, or or if we have signs. I had signs when I worked at Family Dollar. We have signs there too, where it says, "Please use other register." It's a big sign. It's like 11.5 by 8 inches or something, like a sheet of paper size. You know, maybe it's less than 8. I don't know, but anyway, it's right there in front of it, like directly in front of the register that you cannot look past it, but people do. And the light will be off.
Romeo India Zulu says, your stories aren't helping with geographical stereotypes.
But, and like, even this evening, whenever the sales associate was on break, I was standing in front of my register, and I saw someone coming toward the checkout. My light is on the register. I'm standing there, I'm watching them. They walked directly past mine, because at Dollar General, the registers are all on the same kind of track, kind of, you know, like they're right next to each other, like in the same area.
Samuraith says, that's like Scorp. We close the GM side of the store exit at 10 o'clock, yet people still try to get out that way, and asking why is this door closed?
Right.
Yet we have a sign, and there's an announcement on the overhead intercom, and yet somehow they don't know.
Isn't it amazing? We live in America, okay? You don't have to know how to read and have common sense. I mean, you just live here. But and I'm like standing there, and this guy just walks by my register and sets his stuff on like the other register, and moves the sign out of the way and just stands there. And I gave him a moment, you know. I didn't quickly say, "Hey, I'm over here." I just gave him a moment to see if he could realize that I was at the other register. And
Samuraith says,
like,
they're all staring at the lights, I swear, Scorp.
Right? There's something hypnotic about him. So he looks around. He's like, I see his head tilt, looking down aisles and stuff like that. And I said, "Sir, I can get you right here on this register." He goes, "Oh, I didn't see you over there." The hell, we made eye contact. What the fuck? You know, didn't see me. What the hell are you drinking or smoking? My God, man. You know, that happens all the time. And we can't figure out what the hell that's about. Or they'll come to the one, you know, like I said, it's shut down, and they'll wonder what the hell's going on. But it's so weird, such a strange thing, people. You know, and a lot, even kids that come in that don't know how to count change, and they're like about 15, 16 years old. And you're like,
Samuraith
that's the future
says,
of America.
You didn't see him? What is he? A statue, wearing a cloaking device, the frick dude.
Yeah, right? Harry Potter working over here. But it's just amazing sometimes. Like, oh, I didn't see you over there. How? How the hell didn't you see me? The hell? Made eye contact. Ball thing.
I was looking at the light.
I was looking at the light. That's right. He's looking at the light. We can't figure it out. It's a weird. Okay.
Am I gonna walk around and rip your fucking lights down?
It's not that it's every customer, but some customers are just special or something. I don't know. It's a strange phenomenon. Some people, it's just people in general, nothing to do with retail customers. Anything. Some of them are just special. I mean, and they're the ones that like went through school, graduated, went to college, and all this stuff, but yet they can't figure out the simple thing. 1 + 1 = 5. I mean, it's just amazing.
Congratulations, General.
It makes for some good, like, stories, though. I mean, I've seen so much throughout my career at retail. Somebody just like how? Like the whole picking up one item and setting it 2 inches away on another shelf or well just like maybe a foot away. You're like, how do you not just put it back where you got the damn thing from? What is this? What the hell? Like the time at Family Dollar whenever someone walked in
Samuraith
there.
says, that's like some customers, they ask why the hell something is where they remember. I'm like, oh, it's not up to me. We do what we're told.
Yeah.
And they act so put out and annoyed, and I'm just, dude, go bitch at corporate, not my choice.
Yeah, they look at you like you're the one that did it. That like it was your choice. You're the one that made that day happen. Move their shit. You know. Well, whenever they're shopping, if they're not looking, put something else in their shopping cart. I've done that before. Fucking with customers. The ones that are just kind of ditzy, that are regulars or whatever. They'll be like, they'll push their shopping cart to a certain place and look around.
Samuraith says, like my fault, and I'm like, Riz says 99 problems today and you ain't one.
99 problems and a bitch ain't one. But they'll like plant their shopping cart just somewhere and they're like, oh, let me go get that, you know, and they'll walk away from it, and I'll be like, it looks like they need a can of peas. Put it in the.
Just Call Mikower says, don't just put anything in their shopping cart. Put something embarrassing in it.
Some condoms. Oh my God! No, yeah, pregnancy test. And then they go up to the register, and some of their friends are probably standing. That'd be funny as hell.
Samuraith says, Scorp lubricant.
Lubricant, KY jelly. But
Samuraith says, there's always time for lubricant.
But what makes me laugh sometimes about it is if I'm on the register and I've just happened to like walk off and go down to an aisle and see that and do something like that.
Samuraith says,
like,
rolling underscore on underscore
like,
the underscore floor underscore laughing.
Like whenever I put the peas in someone's shopping cart, they come up to the register and they're like, I didn't get this. I was just doing it.
This shit, I'm out.
That would be hilarious though. I could see one of those like just for laughs or YouTube videos doing that, you know. What the heck am I doing? I'm getting too busy talking and not paying attention. That'd be a good like little prank show thing, I think. Could you just imagine?
Samuraith says, or put a rubber glove with the lubricant score.
Rubber gloves too, yes. Oh yeah, that'd be freaking hilarious. They got me laughing. All sorts of shit. But you have to make sure that you do it swiftly though, and they're not paying attention. Of course, that's not very hard with some people.
Samuraith says, sign big letters on the gloves, Riz beaming underscore face underscore with underscore smiling underscore eyes.
I've made a little child, maybe like 6 or 7 years old, had come in when I worked at Family Dollar, and another associate had handed me like some sort of toy or whatever. We couldn't figure out where it went. It was just some kid's toy, and when I was holding it in my hand, and whenever they came in, the mother was like, looked like she was in a hurry, so she was walking fast. She told her son to like stay behind her or whatever. And I looked at him and I said, "Hey, look, you want this?" And I pushed the toy like in front of him while he was walking. He stopped. He picked it up, held it in his hand. He goes, "Mama, I want this." And they bought it. I was like, "Cool. I don't have to worry about putting it out."
Samuraith says, LOL.
Yeah, I've had a few times where that's happened. What gets me, like a lot of people, they'll be together, like two people who are friends or whatever shopping, and you're not aware that like they're together or if they're separate purchases or some shit like that. So I'll start like just checking things out of the register, you know, and I'll stop and they'll go, well, this is with it too. Like, okay, I didn't know. Or I'll accidentally scan something and they're watching me scan all this stuff together and goes, oh, that stuff you just scanned wasn't with their stuff. You need to take that off. I'm like, you know, thinking, well, why didn't you say anything? You just watched me scan the whole thing and total it out. Now you're telling me, oh, wait, by the way, you know. So now I ask every single time. I said, is all this together? Is any of this separate? You know, when certain people come in with buddies or whatever. And then you get the ones that are like, no, I'll get it. No, I will. I'm thinking, fight, 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 fight. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Samuraith says, why didn't they say anything? What the hell?
Yeah, that's just how it is. It'll be like a whole thing. Like the whole shopping cart will be up there. Like throw everything. And it's not like it is. We don't have conveyors.
Says, why should you have to say anything?
Well, sometimes you just gotta let them know, you know. Or you ask them if this is everything that they want to get. They're like, yes. Then like, hold on a minute, let me go get something else. And then they run off somewhere to the store. You're building up a line of customers, waiting for this one person. You know, and most places they'll have a pause resume function on their register systems. Family Dollar had it where like if the customer was not ready to pay and
Samuraith says
scanning,
that right there is one of the positives of a self-check. You don't have to deal with that.
I know. You just have to deal with people complaining about it. I had some people come in the other day, and it was these two old ladies, of course. And she came up, and I was at the register. We don't have self-checkout yet at our store, but other Dollar Generals do have self-checkout. She says, yeah, I walked into one of them stores the other day and they made me use self-checkout. Thinking, really? She goes, yeah, I'm glad y'all don't. I'm thinking, yeah, we don't even have it here. How could we? I said, ma'am, yeah, we don't have it. She goes, well, that's good. Y'all need to be scanning stuff yourself and checking people out. Y'all don't need that in that self-check. I'm thinking. Okay.
Romeo India Zulu says, I put some things on the belt and put the divider behind my stuff. She scanned my stuff, removed the divider and started scanning the next guy's food on my tab. That shit ain't mine.
That shit ain't mine. Yeah, well, when I worked at the other Dollar General, we did have one register had a conveyor belt. And it was very nice, but it didn't have a divider, so we'd have to improvise our own. You know, but here at this Dollar General, they don't even have that. It's just a little tiny, maybe 2 by 2 foot register countertop, you know, and that's it. That's all you get. And you got to make sure shit like, because they want to like put seasonal candy up there and lighters and all this other junk that people knock down, and like what around Christmas time or cold weather they'll have some chapstick stuff or whatever it is, lip balms. And it's always falling over. People are like, they'll push their stuff up there, knock everything to the floor behind the register, and like, oh, sorry. You know. Yeah, sure you are, yeah. I'm sure you're sorry. Like that day that lady yelled at me and said, I'm not apologizing, I'm tired.
Samuraith says, I had some people whine about the lack of customer service at a register. I was like, the actual people at registers are over there. Scorp, most of my store is self-checkout, but there is a few with people. I'm like, go over there, don't complain.
Right. The only problem they have with it apparently is they have to check their own stuff out, and that's just the issue. They don't like having to do their own thing. I don't mind self-checkout. I love it, actually. You know, you don't have to interact with people. You just do your own thing. Sure, you get the one person like watching you or something like that, but still, you know. And I get that, you know, yeah, it takes away jobs or whatever like that, but did somebody really want to stand up there and scan somebody else's shit? See what everybody's got and just keep doing that? That shit gets so repetitive. boring as
Samu
hell.
says, it's Walmart's way of saving money so they don't have to pay a cashier.
Yeah, exactly. I wish we did that shit. Oh. Do y'all's Walmart have the little robot that runs around scanning empty shelves and stuff too?
Romeo India Zulu says, I don't work there. If it's more than a few things I'll wait in line. I keep seeing headlines buy at the self-checkout fucking people over and get hit with theft charges.
Ooh. Yeah, you have to watch some places though. That's sure. That's for truth. But as long as you you know, what is it? It's certain things that have to require someone to be there. Like if it's a prohibited item or whatever. But you know, I don't mind them. Yeah, the few things. That's it. I'm not a big shopper. I mean, I could see it if you needed
Romeo
like
India Zulu says,
big thing.
treat it like a casino table dealer. Clap your hands and show your palms.
Right. I could totally see where people would just sack things and pretend to, like, you know, scan it across the thing or whatever. But I've only ever, like, when I go into a Walmart or anywhere like that, I don't get much. If I can't, if I can't hold it in my hand, I'm not gonna get a shopping cart for that. No. Unless it's like Christmas or something, you're getting something for somebody that heavy or some dog food or some shit that's too heavy to like lug around all damn day or whatever. But yeah, if it's just an in and out type stuff.
Wraith says,
yeah.
No, they were going to put in the robot Scorp a few years ago, but for whatever reason they tossed it. Same thing with the robot cleaning machine, they used the feature for what, maybe 8 months, then disregarded it.
It like the little Rumble robots inside them. Yeah, that kind of like faded, didn't it? Like even the use of those in homes, I think. Because I haven't. Okay, what was it like? Maybe 4 or 5 years ago. That that was like the big fad. You know, everybody was talking about, oh, you get a Rumble robot or something like it or whatever, and clean, automatically vacuums and all that shit. Like, well, that's cool. And then the care of like having to actually clean it, where people were like, no. If I wanted to clean it, I'd just do it my damn self, you know. I've suggested that. I've suggested a flushing system for stores where we just brush like a big water over it, you know, the floor, just wash it at night. That'd be nice. I hate sweeping and shit. Sweeping, mopping. I think I've done my fair share of it. Used to do that shit every night when I worked at the other store. Sweep the whole floor and then sweep the first 30 feet of the entryway in busy
says,
aisles.
Yeah, they were trying to make jobs easier for maintenance, but when the machine did an awful job or get stuck so many times, they were like, fuck it, we're not using that.
That's right. Just remember, there's no such thing as system errors. Robots are infallible. It's good to have land. Yeah, I had heard about the robot, what is the ordering bot or whatever that Walmart was going to implement at most of its stores, but I never saw one. Like, of course, I don't really go anywhere to see one, but I'd have to go tomorrow to town to get medication refills. So I guess I'm not about to go to Walmart. That's for damn sure. I'm not going to go into a retail establishment when I'm on my day off. The hell. Now, you never know. I might go to Walmart and look up those Star Trek models that are there. See if they're marked down anymore. They were like $21 the last time that I saw. I can't remember how much of a markdown. I think it was like a 30% off, maybe 25 to 30%. Those things are expensive. Models in general are expensive now. That's so crazy.
Samuraith says, oh yeah, they kept saying at corporate the thing wasn't doing a bad job, it was working as intended as they say. But when it leaves streaks standing water and sometimes not respond when you try to program it to scrub somewhere again, it was a piece of crap.
It's a piece of crap, just like an employee sometimes, huh? Low-level employee not giving a shit. The robot didn't give a shit either. Robot sues Walmart for rights or something. You can totally see that happening.
Samuraith says, no worse than an employee LOL.
Hell yeah. The robot said, fuck this shit, I'm out too. Said, they're not paying me to do this. See, AI sentience right there. You get a robot to replace a human doing a certain job, and that robot turns into the human. I ain't doing this shit either for that pay.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah. You can totally see little Johnny Five, who's alive, leaving. Robot like wanders outdoor, threatening to leave company. I can totally see the headline, like in the future. Robot sues corporation for robot rights. And then, right.
Samuraith says, robot refuses work orders.
Right, exactly. Totally can see that happening in the future.
Samuraith says, the Borg came.
Then the Borg came. Man, and they do it all over the place, too. That white shit was everywhere. Nanites. Nanner, nanner, neener. Neener, neener, neener. Hi, hi, yeah. Let's see. Admiralty. What kind of tea you drinking? Admiralty.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Yay! Oh, dude, everybody keeps getting an up thingy. Cool. I wonder how far. Skills, specializes, yell. 10! Holy crap. Archer's got 10. Dude. I like spending all these specialization points at once, because it's so gratifying. Makes me feel like I've actually accomplished some shit in the game. Oh my god, it's so hilarious. So 5 more and his pilot will be complete. Cause Terrence and Philip are sweet. Dude, he has Harley's shit though. Look at that. Damn. I figured he'd have something more than that. Dude, he's only got like one of them that's 100. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Archer's so far behind in his specialization. What the hell have I not been doing? Well, he is kind of new. And I've been focusing all my attention to Gary. The Klingon continues. In progress. Nothing's in progress. Okay, so Pharynginer. Here we go. Bow wow, chicka chicka bow wow, chicka chicka doo doo doo. Coming to you, recorded
Romeo
live.
India Zulu says, you also get 1 level up a week of you lucky.
Yeah, that's true. You know, you see the progress, right? Like, well, you know it in the progress. Like, when you start a new character and you see that the experience point thing, like, go 100%, 100%, you know, up there. And then as soon as you hit 65, that thing is slow as shit. Just pisses me off every time I see it. Like, oh, God. Oh, 500. Nice. 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 Nicia. And not gonna do that one. So there's that. Not doing that one either. Passing that one up there, bud. Oh, I didn't hit it.
Romeo India Zulu says, if you get some characters like 109k, that's either a week of refine with non-worries. More time to fuck with the lower ones.
Previously on fucking with the lower ones. Ugh. I have to remember to do my Universal tonight too, 'cause I skipped out on doing it last night. Baby, it's cold outside. It's actually not cold outside. It's snot. No, it's snot. It's dripping all over your chin.
It's good to have land.
Yes, it is. Have landed is good to have. Yes. I did watch the Mandalorian's trailer finally for season 3, Mandalorian, and they're having the Boba Fett book 2 or whatever. When I was looking, like watching the trailer, you know how YouTube has the suggestions for what you need to watch.
Samu Wraith says, LOL good to have land grinning underscore face underscore with underscore sweat.
It had I am Boba Fett. And I was like, I am Boba Fett. So I go look at that one, right? And it's like a little collage cam thingy of him going, I am Boba Fett. I am Boba Fett. Do you know who I am? I am Boba Fett. And it just kept saying it, so like it's making me laugh. Deal phaser damage space. Complete Iconian TFOs. 2 of those. Harvest materials ground. Ew. There are no beach assault as well. Might as well cue that up because I don't know when that'll happen. The bitch assault, mister. Oh. Is that like a different difficulty? Bitch assault, bitch. Bitch. Okay, let's queue up for that then. And exit up here. I mean, the Universal only gives away like, what, 320 points? It's really not worth it sometimes. But I'm sticking with doing them. Yo. Yo, Mr. White. Yo. I'll tell you a funny thing. Whenever Cora and I was playing Minecraft, we kept changing our skins for the characters. And every one of them kept getting funnier and funnier until, like, the funniest, whenever he changed his skin to Jesse from Breaking Bad and popped in, it made me freaking laugh like a moron. That shit was funny. Yo, Mr. White. Mr. White. Dun, 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 dun.
Romeo India Zulu says, you don't do Universal for XP, you do it for the GOG box.
The gold box. Yes, the gold box. That's very true. What do I add on endeavors? Let's see. This won't really boost it up much. Horse's ass. Okay. Sphere of influence for the win. Sphere of influence. It would be my pleasure. Set course. I could have just done that. What the hell am I doing? I'm dumb. Ooh, I transwarped and slipstreamed at the same time. I ended up on the outside. Well, I've actually ended up on the outside of the map a few times. That I did, Begin sphere of influence. Sphere. Horsey. Power. Oh, it's going to load slow. That's great. That's just perfect, mister. You understand, mister, that I, you, we, us, we. Loading. Hey, 60 frames a second on a loading screen. Wow. Wow. It would be his pleasure.
It would be my pleasure.
If you could finish my sentence for me. Ooh. 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 It's good to have land. Ooh. Get that shit in my head. They've totally turned off like advanced lighting in this level. That's how they fixed it. Guaranteed call right now. Let me see. Let me just check this out. Options. Slide that down so I can see what I do. Okay. Well, maybe it is on. Maybe they did fix it. Okay. Okay, yeah. They just turned off the bloom effect, I guess, from that. Where's that other something? There it is. There it is, boy, right down. Yo, pick it up, or yeet. Mister? There's a man out there. Rock it man. Burning off his fuse up here alone. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Not the man they think I'm alone. Oh, no, no, no. William Shatner is William Shatner in the William Shatner story. William Shatner.
It would be my pleasure
to bend over in front of you. Yay! Hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip 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 shabalaba ding dong. Scan some shit, mister. Uranium. This is the captain speaking. Please beam me aboard. I want to be up there in the stars where you can't be. You aren't here, mister.
It would be my pleasure
to beam you up, Scotty. Okay. Beam me up, Scotty.
Romeo India Zulu says, oh fuck.
Oh fuck? Huh? Not oh fuck. Oh. Fuck. Great Scott, Marty. What is it? What is it? Something
Romeo India Zulu says, beam to Romulus with a tune who hasn't gotten that far yet.
Oh shit.
Video time.
Oh shit. Yeah, might as well relax and if you need to, take a bathroom break. Probably even a smoke break right now, Riz, if you need to. I mean, that's gonna take a while. Oh shit. That should be like a thing we do with all the new characters. Immediately take them to New Romulus and get that over with. I'd forget though. It needs a skip option, I swear. Please make a skip option for New Romulus. Only if, I would think, only if you've never, like, if you have done it with one character.
Romeo India Zulu says, there are ways around it, but I thought I've done this already.
You probably did. Or like you were telling me the other day to make sure you know, do whatever to, you know, because I could have sworn that too for some of my stuff. Barrett, you never had that shit in. Nobody's doing this Draenor assault thing. Drain your ass assault, mister. Drain your ass. It's in your ass. Ooh, belch. Shit, I did not mean to click on that. Apparently I did because I clicked on it. Okay. Oh, another one. Oi.
Romeo
Hey.
India Zulu says, you can beam to the embassy or command center and leave out the door and skip it. But since I'm here now...
Oh, really? I did not know you could, like, skip it completely. I thought once it sensed you were in there, it's kind of like a door-to-door salesman. It just, like, kind of comes after you. Hi, would you like to try this new product I got? You know, what the hell? What in the hell, mister? I don't want any damn product. I want you to leave me alone. Dun, 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 a sausage. Iconian TFOs. Okay, so we have that TFO going. Deal phaser damage. Come on.
Romeo India
Draenor
Zulu
assault.
says, nah, cuz the G stays up by the pad. The embassy doors are over a ways, so it doesn't force you to walk.
Ah. Ooh. It's good to have land. Okay, we queued all 3 difficulties in the bitch assault. Can you do that a private thing? Drain your lizard beach assault. Paid for by the following. Group cannot queue for this because your group size is not match required. Shit. SH to the I to the it. 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 Iconian TFO. Bug hunt for real. You. I'd rather do Gateway to Great Thor than the other one. Herald Sphere. Whose sphere is that? It's Harold's sphere. Oh, Harold. Everybody knows Harold. Cough. Look over here. Cough. Look over here. Excuse me, Veronica. Brick.
Look over here. Excuse me, Veronica.
Yes, what is it, Brick?
I would like to extend to you an invitation to the pants party.
The
Excuse
party
me?
in my pants.
The party. The pants with the pants. Party with pants.
Brick, are you saying that there's a party in your pants and that I'm invited?
That's it.
Did Brian tell you to say this, Brick?
Yes, I did.
Okay. No, I don't want to go to a party in your pants.
Very well.
Make it so, number 1. Make it so. Make it so over here. Over here. Resettle colonists. We only have colonists. How many colonists do I have then, man? Yes. What in the world is going on around here? I have 20 passengers, so I should have plenty of colonists. Did I read or look up or hear something about them changing the colonist thing? Like,
Romeo India Zulu
useless now?
says, this one hasn't even got to the Romulan arc, so I can't do those dailies.
Dude. Shit. What the hell did you go there for then? Dude. Let's summon a ship. What the hell? Why are we...
Romeo India Zulu says, easy marks.
Easy marks, and they're not unlocked. That sucks. Oh my god, dude. Like, so we'll just go here and get that. I'm like, oh my god. Shit. It says beam down to planet, then a cutscene happens. So how long you're in the pattern buffer? Your pattern's degrading as the cutscene keeps playing. Defeated. Waited too long to beam down. Goodness gracious, not even the Iconian thing is popping up either. It's wild. Wild, man, wild. Eh. 340, Captain. Shiz to the net. Shiz to the net, son. Why is that one taking so damn long? What the hell is going on around here? Yeah. God, none of them is queued up. That's unusual. I got 7 things queued up. Different difficulty levels on each one of them to make it better. And yet not one damn thing was happening. Can I queue up for an Iconian one myself? Let's see. Bug hunt? Can we do bug hunt by ourselves? Let's see. 5 people. I highly doubt it. Ooh, really? Group cannot, whatever. That's weird. If the challenge level is like normal, it doesn't have it where I can't say or what. Okay, there goes something. But if I put it on advanced, it says my group size doesn't meet the thing. Oh, it temporarily came up there. Neat. Ooh. What are we queued up for anyway? Queued up anyway. What are we going to go into? It doesn't say. Okay. What are we going to do? Bug hunt advanced. Okay. Okay, driver. Loading TFO. Oy, bayet. There we go. I know Chicky Brickle's donkey.
Welcome to Pariah 3.
No, I'm excited. Welcome to Pariah 3. We have Cream here. We got Zeron. And Cypher. Yor is somewhere around here. Yeah. I don't see where you're at. There you are. You are. Mister? Mr. Misty Eye, therefore I. Mr. Misty Eye, therefore I. Can you save my ever dirty soul? The Enterprise has just discovered a strange weapon and the game from Open Star System. Mr. Sulu, help or not? Boom, shakalaka. V'ger. V-G-E-R. V'ger. Mr. Spock. Mr. Spock. Mr. Spock. Mr. Spot. Mr. Spock.
Fire in the hole!
That's what she said.
Obstacle clear.
Obstacle clear. Obstacle clear, mister. It's clear. Wait. I don't get it.
Bang zoom.
Here's a mana conundrum. I've got a proton torpedo with that SPR or whatever, but I don't have any Phoenix upgrade tokens. I'm getting close to some dilithium to get that, but do I want to save that dilithium for the Zen exchange? That is my conundrum. It's what I'm trying to do here.
Romeo India Zulu says, sit on it for a while.
Yeah.
Fire in the hole!
Good idea.
Romeo India Zulu says, AMD why you need Zen.
Well, you can always use Zen, right? Because, well, now I want to get like that Bird of Prey legendary thing or something, eventually.
Romeo India Zulu says, for what?
What? With an H? Emphasis on the H, okay? Damn.
Scans show that we need to jump down this narrow fissure in the rock.
Fissure.
Be careful. I don't know what's waiting for us at the bottom.
Leg breaker. You know, for Gary. Give him his Bird of Prey or something. It's going to cost him $250.
Romeo India Zulu says, not every legendary is better than the Nirmal T6.
Well, that's the thing that we were, what was it talking about, the T6 that I wanted to get Gary, but if it's a legendary, like it's every, the whole count thing, but still, yeah, if we can get like a one that is decent, that is, the Bird of Prey with that combat thing, that'd be a nice one for him. Right now, he's flying the legendary or the old Klingon one, but Ushanka's actually got that one. He's just borrowing it. You did, don't you? Hey.
Romeo India Zulu says, there's like 4 or 5. What type of seating do you want? What specs do you want? How many TAC consoles you want?
According to our scans, there's a tunnel under us. Give me a moment. I'll
Cream
clear a
has
path.
died or something. Do we need to like revive him? Hey.
Fire in the hole! Watch that first step.
It's a doozy. Well, I'm looking maybe at like 3 or 4 tactical. 4 or 5-ish, maybe.
Romeo India Zulu says, so the one that checks the most boxes for your wants may not be the legendary.
True. Taboo.
I think I can get us across.
But we can always go for like a T, like I did with the Connie there, exit or something. Yeah. I need to look into that for Gary when I get to Gary. Because I only looked at like just the big ships for him, right? Like the fleet ones and whatnot. Not the variants. Because I want the variant to look like the default TNG Bird of Prey. Because all the Klingons seem to love that damn thing, no matter what, TNG, and kicked ass with it. So, I want Gary to share in the glory. A true Klingon. Right now he's using an old one from TOS era.
Romeo India Zulu says, legendary should have all skins.
Ew. There's that bug you can't kill. I wonder if I can force kill it using Nope, it's still alive. Okay, so lightning didn't kill it. Gotta get on top of that barrier.
This is it. The center of the...
Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Please state the reason why you such a... Previously on Star Trek Online. The vomiting bug continues. Hey everybody, I'm right here. Hey. I want to do it too. There we go. Yeah, get them in there. Little runabouts killing shit. Fire when you touch my skin makes my body shake. Coming back from Mars disappears by the end of the day. Fire. Freaking spine mother. Alright, where are those other ones at? You gotta kill now. There it is. Something's healing the bug. Wow. That's my boy. You kicking their ass. Oh. Leave map, mister. Leave the map. Okay, time to queue up again for another Iconian one, apparently. Gateway to Greythor. Privet. Gateway to Greythor, yes. Yeah, that one doesn't allow you either. Alright. Let's see if we can find the bench warmers again. Ooh, wow, that was quick. Dran your ass, bitch. Assault. Bitch. But bitch. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Hated it. Hated it.
Romeo India Zulu says, you want a Romulan bird of prey?
No, Klingon. Klingon bird of prey. And bird of prey.
The invasion of Cronal.
You know, for Gary. It looks just like one of the ultimate ones that's gonna withstand a fight, you know, with hull points or something, or yeah. But it looks like the one from TNG. That's like the Gary ship, you know, other than his stolen Galaxy class and all that kind of stuff. Galaxy class, nice ship. Now for Suka Bayet. She's gonna have like the Diarrhea X, Diarrheadex, whatever that thing's called. That's her in-game ship, because she's Romulan-ish person faction thingy, Klingon faction Romulan or something. The Romulan faction Klingon. I don't fucking know. Too late in the stream to understand what I talk about. Just know that it's bullshit. Every damn bit of it. It's that time in the stream where it's like, why are you even bothering?
Herald reinforcements are inbound.
Harold, is that you? That's why my streams need to be less than an hour long. 20 minutes tops. Hello everybody and welcome to the stream and see you later.
The shipyard is secure.
No, you are. Kaboom, mister. Where are my shields at? I don't have shields. Weird. Huh. Oh, well, yeah, I was on Polaron setup, wasn't I? Wait, if I'm on Polaron setup, why did my shields disappear? Okay, that's weird.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Ship is underneath the attack button. Oh, I don't want attack. I want... Y'all leave me alone. Let me alone.
Romeo India Zulu says, not seeing any legendary Klingon birds of prey in the store.
Well, the other day it was that or something or whatever it was.
The starbase is secure.
Starbase is secure.
The troop transport.
Okay, get off the screen. Okay. The 11th anniversary, was it? Ship Bindles. Yeah, that guy there. The Frell bird of prey.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
To the planet.
Ericul says, Bree.
Well, it's B''REL. I don't know. That's just what I see on the screen. Bree.
After these messages,
25,000.
Close them.
After these messages, we'll be right back. After these messages. Yeah, so that's why I want to like.
Ericul says,
the
sorry, mistyped that before you showed it.
It's okay, no problem. But that one, you know, that's the one we like talked about the other day, I think.
Romeo India Zulu says, that's 12.5 millidilly.
Transports are beginning their run to the
Millidilly.
planet.
That's a lot of shoe polish. The hell, that thing warped out. I thought it was supposed to go to the planet. The damn thing just left. Is that me shooting him, or is it him shooting me with that?
Shipyard troop transports
Romeo
are beginning
India
their run
Zulu
to the
says, you got a T6 token?
I don't think so. Close radiation gateway. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Boom shakalaka. Was there like an individual ship of that one, but not legendary? Just that one in general. Legionary.
Romeo India Zulu says, your next best option, while you wait 3.5 years, is just jetting a fleet version.
I had thought about that actually. But I didn't know that I can get like maybe a skin of it. I looked through the list of those things, I think, at one time. Lego Mania.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Run to the planet. Boom shakalaka bakalaka baka bala bala boom to the planet. They run to the planet. Space. The final frontier. These aren't the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Fire.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Ooh, that one got to 7. Wow.
Transports are beginning their run to the
Let's fucking make it better. Yep, gave it 13. I love that you can boost other ships sometimes. That's so cool. It's so cool, man. It's cool. Look at them getting ready to warp out to the planet. Ping pong, pong, put the point. Bam shakalakam.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
For Rizzle, yo. For Rizzle, yo. For real. For Rizzle.
Target shields have failed.
Oh, Corey, you left the game, man. I thought maybe you'd be playing around with it, doing some missions, doing some funny missions.
Just call Makora says, don't know how to play.
You mean after watching me fail at this game so much, you don't know how to play the game?
Herald Dreadnought.
How can I help you? By playing with you is the answer. Yes, I know. You see, I know. I mean, I'm the world's worst at trying to figure out this game. So I do know a few things to get whenever you're brand new. That's like recommended from story missions.
Romeo India Zulu says, he probably isn't to the point of doing Dyson all night. He may have story arcs and leveling up to achieve.
True. Some kind of friend I am. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. Like, okay, Court, you're Jackson guy. What level is he? Jackson? You look like a Jackson. I need to get that sound clip from Bloodsport.
Just call Makora says, you should just tell me what to do as I am doing it. Just call Makora says, and I don't know.
I don't know.
Just call Makora says, above 1.
Ah, balls. There's a way to like do that. There's a way in the game to bring up the character of somebody. Somebody once asked if there's some change for cash and wanna get myself away from this place. Okay, fleet. Might as well go for fleet. Leave map now. Damn it. Damn it, mister. I'm a doctor, not a damn it. Well, like, what kind of ship weapons do you like in Star Trek? That'd be, like, my first question, I guess. Like, do you like cannon, rapid fire? Do you like beams? Any particular type of ship that looks pretty? The different tiers in ship is what matters a lot, too. Like, yeah, that matters as well. It's nice to fart with you, sir. It's nice we farted along all night. It's National Fart Off Week.
Samurath says, it does indeed.
Indeed. Must make room for more beans, O'Neill. Haha. There are no beans. There's only Zool. It's part of the fart command. It's one of the farts.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click, get in there and talk about www.com, and you got them naked chicks on there, man. You go click, 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 click. It's real easy, man.
It's real easy, man, mister. I don't know. Riz, do you think I would be successful at actually teaching someone how to play this game? Honest, be honest.
How about some more beans, Mr. Taggart? I'd say you've had enough.
I like that explosive one that's sounding on there. That's hilarious.
Samurath says, how about some more beans, Mr. Scorp?
How about some more beans, Mr. Taggart? I'd say you've had enough. Okay, so I guess the beach assault one's just going to have to be a no-show then for that. 400.
Romeo India Zulu says, I can't help with tips on how to play because I don't know keyboard and mouse. If you are patient and not in a hurry, yes, I think you can be a good teacher. But setting keybinds and teaming up to do missions together would mean avoiding Dyson for a while. Is that something you can do?
Oh, that is very difficult. Yes, you're right. Well, you know, it doesn't really... The keyboard and mouse thing is not... It's like what to get for a new player. You know, like the free stuff you can get along the way of playing the missions that are really beneficial. Like, I got a thing. Oh man, a basic disruptor rifle did not sell on the exchange. Damn it, Gary. Shit, fuck Gary. You suck. Anyway, the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, like this for instance.
Romeo India Zulu says,
Trillium D.
But he just said he doesn't know how to play. That involves more than go here and do this to get that.
Yeah.
Samurath says, damn it, Gary, you failed him.
Failed him for the last time. But like the Trillium D plating, that's like a good free starter for plating, right? I mean, I myself don't know how to really play. You just do things. Whatever you want to do, you run around. I mean, you get missions and that kind of helps. I'm the world's worst with like helping people do stuff.
Samurath says, we don't have that sound. You failed me for the last time, Starscream.
It's because I wish it was with Frank Welker instead of Hugo Weaving. I can get that one, I just haven't done it yet. You failed me for the last time, Starscream. Oh, thank you, Major. Drain your beach assault, bitch. I'm gonna do this as Gary. I guess I just have to give up on the thing because nobody's doing it. I mean, I don't know how I would even begin to show someone how to play this game. I mean, I just had downloaded it and started just doing random shit. Not knowing what the hell I was doing. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. You just
Samuraith says,
think of a thing.
no one's doing what?
No one's doing. What? What?
Romeo India Zulu says, the stuff you get from missions that they're good for endgame whole yub wait for reps aren't found in consecutive missions. You need to do them all to find them. Some you gotta do thrice for the set. Team up, do missions, have fun together. Hell, I sat through a Judas mission play for a couple weeks. You can do it.
I can do it too. I can do it. I can do it. If I were just a good player.
Samuraith says, Scorp, I'd play with you, man, if dang crossplay was a thing.
Dang old crossplay, man. I tell you what, dang old. Well, I'd really like to get Core introduced more into. Oh, somebody went for Murdoch or Murdoch. Yes, it looks just like. Oh well, that ain't too bad actually. Okay. Get him into the game, but I just don't know how like the interest gets
Samuraith
peaked.
says,
How?
just like ID play with Riz.
Like there has to be an interest peak that has like something worth getting to make better to do this, and even I don't have that. I just play because.
Romeo India Zulu says, if Core isn't really into the story and lore, you can be team leader and clear the level quick like and he gets rewards. The end game is more fun.
Yeah. Getting this stuff is like really slow. I could totally do that. Totally. Yeah, I might as well.
It's fucking distracting!
Oh, good for you. And how was it? But it's useless now, isn't it?
It's good to have land.
Is this still like nope, it went back down to 6,000. So okay, I guess the R&D's over with because that started. Was there progress to that too? Or just red alert right now, red alert. Oh, I gotta do red alert.
Samuraith says, every time you do that Scorp LOL.
Every time I do the land?
Samuraith says,
it's good to have land.
Romeo India Zulu says, if you know how to do the missions, you can do the objectives while he just shoots people. But how long can either of you play like that before you say you know what, this isn't fun no more?
There's a burnout thing that happens in this game to a lot of people. I mean, playing the same missions over and over, you know. Ooh, we queued up for Borg. Oh, Gary. Gary.
Samuraith says, going to take me a long time to hit burnout phase.
Well, you know, like repeating the missions over and over cause a burnout.
Romeo India Zulu says, I've gone through the story in 3 days before. But that took like 8 to 10 hours per day and I wasn't on my first time through, so I knew where to go.
Right. Left shield's failing. My left shield's failing. My left shield's failing and I'm about to die. My left shield's failing.
Disarm your weapons. You will escort us to your home world, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology.
Kaboom! I always have that problem of shooting a ship and going through it and then getting, like, damaged. But I'm damaged anyway. I don't have a shield thingy. Today's another day to find me you. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
00476 of 10. Engaging now.
Stations. No, I don't. Okay. Thought I did. Gary.
Oh, believe me, I've been trying. That's why I went on that game show.
For
$800, this chemical dye is found in over 95% of all cosmetic products. Diarrhea. What? Sorry. What is diarrhea?
Then you can introduce him to ref gear.
Dude, that thing just turned. I didn't know that ship turned. Weird.
You will die without honor.
You will die without honor.
Integrity below 75%.
That's a good thing, yeah. Because once you level up to 65, that's when everything's like the most fun, I think. Anyway, right? For me, it is. Like when I get a character leveled
Just
up
Call
65.
McCower says, why did they call World War I World War I? It's quite pessimistic numbering, isn't it? Or did they just know it was the start of a franchise?
The start of a franchise. Ooh, fleet marks. Duh, Gary. Leave map. Explosive. Start of a franchise.
Samu Wraith says, they're like, hey, that went so well, let's make a sequel. Samu Wraith says, war.
World War II coming soon to theaters everywhere. To your front porch for free. Call right now. Let's see. Bam shakalakam bakam boom bam.
Romeo India Zulu says, the ship traits are harder to get because you need a ship roster for that. But generic disruptor or phaser beams at Mark 15 and TAC consoles at Mark 12 and engineering consoles for resistance and defense can do random TIFO.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, Gary's not up there yet for the crafting, so that'd be no. But main character is. He can craft that stuff. And I can put it in the bank and then give it to. Yes, so you're giving me good advice on how to show someone how to play the game. No. It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about control. Sega.
Romeo India Zulu says, anybody can craft stuff and trade. It doesn't have to be Klingon to Klingon.
Cling on me. Okay, we're gonna queue up again for the drain your lizard bitch assault or something. On all 3 levels. And if it does it within the next 5 minutes, if it doesn't do shit, then I'm gonna be like, nah. I'm not gonna worry about it. Because I doubt anybody's doing it. Just have to be an endeavor that or universal endeavor I don't get.
Samu Wraith says, Core probably wants something simple for explosions, so a good beam overload probably ripped through content well for him. What do you think, Riz?
Well, that's what I was asking, like a cannon-y thing, or like constant beams like you see from you know, Federation starships mostly, you know. That way you go which direction with stuff. I'm thinking in my head things and ideas. Then there's time. Dude, I need to quit clicking so fast. Okay. I got to pay attention to what I'm going to use because I want to do some stuff. Let's see.
Samu Wraith says, beams don't require effort, they fire every way. Cannons you have to point. Just Call McCower says, I don't know anything about this game other than it has 100 systems you need to learn and it doesn't do a great job explaining any of them.
That is so damn true. Protective custody on Kronos? Really? Refuge. This guy refuges. Refuge. That is true. Like the crafting system and making the monies. Dude, I think you'd be awesome at making the in-game money for this. The energy credits.
Samuraith says,
stuff.
Riz and Scorp are good info resources, but you know that core.
I'm not good for shit, man. I'm not even a good person. I'm a piece of shit. Let's see.
Romeo India Zulu says, I prefer fire at will, but either one works. But
Fire
that
at
Defiant I was flying in stream was using crafted stuff with no set bonuses.
Ooh.
And that is very true. Piloting is more important for killing enemies than your weapon loadout.
Weapons.
Just Call Makor says, I just need to get in a voice chat with Scorp and have him tell me the basics of what to do.
For real. I need to find the time.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Congratulations, General.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend,
You're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars!
Bad deals!
Cars that break down!
Thieves!
If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Bill,
You can kiss my ass!
It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker!
You'll fall for this bullshit!
Guaranteed!
If you find a better deal,
Shove it up your ugly ass!
You heard us right!
Shove it up your ugly ass!
Bring your tray!
Bring your title!
Bring your wife!
We'll fuck her!
That's right, we'll fuck your wife!
Because at Big Bill Hell,
You're fucked 6 ways from Sunday!
take a hike
to Big Bill Hell!
home of challenge pissing!
That's right!
Challenge pissing!
How does it work?
If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet,
You get no down payment!
don't wait!
Don't delay!
Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off!
Only at Big Bill Hell!
The only dealer that tells you to fuck off!
Hurry up, asshole!
This event ends the minute after you write us a check!
And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker!
Go to hell!
Big Bill Hell's Cars!
Baltimore's filthiest!
And exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland!
Guaranteed!
Romeo India Zulu says, you can do endgame with a T5U. Buy him some traits off the exchange. Maybe a DOF or two. And time is easy to find, you just need to get over the fact that Dyson isn't on your agenda. Just Call Makor says, this is my new favorite combo. After these messages followed by actual messages.
After these messages. True. Need to get out of the Dyson thing. Renee. Majel.
Romeo India Zulu says, you just spent 3.5 hours. That's time you can so end guiding him.
Aaron Eisenberg. So she's still not
Samuraith
there.
says, me core is zippers stuck and Doc scream.
Zippers. Of course, just did zippers stuck and he screams. Yes. A good sacrificial time. That could work. That could work. Beam to shipyard.
Just Call Makor says, me
Daddy?
core.
Daddy?
Just Call Makor says,
My zipper's
my
stuck.
zipper stuck. Samuraith says, LOL.
Get in the car, Junior. But Daddy, my zipper's stuck.
Romeo India Zulu says, just look like you were gonna get there 12,500,000 Willethian by
Let me
Friday.
tell you something, Junior.
You got plenty of time to
If
take
you
a
ever
stream or two
embarrass
and
me
help him
like
out.
that again, I'm going to get an axe. And you're never going to have to open your fly again.
Never gonna give it up. That is a damn good idea, Riz. You're a genius. A genius. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Just Call Makor says, what would be a better combo is Ben Stiller zipping up his zipper in There's Something About Mary and then the Doc scream.
That would be funny.
Romeo India Zulu says, not genius, just pointing out there is more to the game than one map.
True. Very true.
Samu Wraith says, at just call Makor lol. A_spectral_stargazer says, mornin'.
Hello there.
A_spectral_stargazer says, from England.
Howdy. How's the weather over there? And welcome to the worst stream in the world. By me, the worst person in the world.
Samu Wraith says, I'd be fine with a Corsto stream Scorp.
Cool, we can
Just
do that.
call Makor says, I get scared every time I see a new chatter.
You get scared?
A_spectral_stargazer says, cold as hell here.
I think
Just
I can
call
understand
Makor
why.
says, always have to check that the account is more than a month old. Romeo India Zulu says, so do I honestly. Just call Makor says, anything less than that and I get SUS. A_spectral_stargazer
Fuck you, Baltimore! If you're
says,
dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend, you're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Car. Bad deals, cars that break down, thieves. If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Bill, you can kiss my ass. It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker. You'll fall for this bullshit. Guaranteed. If you find a better deal, shove it up your ugly ass. You heard us right. Shove it up your ugly ass. Bring your tray. Bring your title. Bring your wife. We'll fuck her. That's right, we'll fuck your wife. Because at Big Bill Hell, you're fucked 6 ways from Sunday. Take a hike to Big Bill Hell, home of challenge pissing. That's right, challenge pissing. How does it work? Don't wait, don't delay. Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off. Only at Big Bill Hell, the only dealer that tells you to fuck off. Hurry up, asshole. This event ends the minute after you write us a check. And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker. Go to hell. Big Bill Hell's Car, Baltimore's filthiest and exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland. Guaranteed.
Yep. Good combo there. Good combo. Fleet Burrell.
Streamlabs says, bored yet? If so, use the Twitch search bar at the top to find more exciting streamers. Just call Makor says, welcome to the stream. Samu Wraith says, filled with challenge pissing. Streamlabs says, if done soon, I can go moderate a streamer that matters. Romeo India Zulu says, the core has the bent wings.
Hi, are you on your feet all day? Hey, I'm working with you all day. I got a job. You don't need all day. Hey, I'm working with you all day. How you doing? Hey, big guy. You're just $19.99. You don't need all these. Hey, how you doing? Hi, Billy Mays. Hi, Billy Mays. You're just $19.99. Here's how to order. Good morning, everyone. Are you on your feet all day? When you all day? We're just good morning, everyone. Here's how to order. Is real.
Just call Makor says, and you know what is best about a random Billy verse.
Hi, Billy, on your feet all day. Good morning, we're just hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm working with you all day. I got a job. You don't need all day. Hey, I'm working with you all day. Hey, big guy. How you doing? Hey, big guy. You don't just $19.99. You don't need all these. Hey, how you doing? Hi, Billy Mays here. Hi, Billy Mays. Just $19.99. Here's how to order. Good morning, everyone. Are you on your feet all day? When you all day? We're just good morning, everyone. Here's how to order. Is real.
Kaboom, boom, boom, boom.
Makor says, if you are still here, welcome to chaos.
Chaos.
A_spectral_stargazer says, we have a similar thing over here in England, or used to at least. Barry Scott with Sillet bang. Bang. And the dirt is gone.
Bang, bang, and the dirt is gone. I like it. Someone yelling into the television telling you to buy things. That is Billy Mays.
Tiger uppercut!
Just call Makor says, now I need to YouTube this.
YouTube this. Little YouTube this. These was for Danners. Okay, reclaim choice there. Collect reward. Okay, that should be 5 of those. Acquire ships. Get new starship.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights?
Says,
The Constitution says you do,
I've just
and
seen
so
the
do
stream
I.
cryptic
I
dig showing
believe
off
that
the new
until proven
anniversary
guilty,
ship.
every man, woman, and child in this country
Spectral
is
_
innocent.
Stargazer
And that's
says,
why I fight for you,
down to the
Albuquerque.
great
Better call Saul. Saul Goodman, attorney at law. 505-164 CALL. 505-164 CALL.
Yeah, I haven't watched the actual stream or anything, but Riz here in the chat, Romeo India Zulu,
Sam
he
Wraith
has
says,
told me a lot about
a giant torpedo, I'm down to use it.
Damn, big torpedo. Torpedo. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. 4, I thought I got more than that. Bullshit. Okay, let's see. Okay, I got that, and that. 15, 71, 0, Terran, ooh. 100! Damn it. Okay, there it is. Select that. For you.
Samu Wraith says, I could get you undiscovered country Kirk yelling, where's my damn torpedo Scorp?
Where's my damn torpedo? Tuesday. No. Lieutenant General Fleet Shipyard Tier 5. Son of a bitch! Never mind for the fleet thing.
A_spectral_stargazer says, well, I need to continue leveling my FedRAM engineer ready for the ship.
Leveling your FedRAM engineer. Oh, you need to get to like level 65 on your person? Damn, I don't have a shipyard that's tier 5. Damn, who's that?
A_spectral_stargazer says, yup.
Ooh.
That character is only level 19 currently.
Oh, wow. Wow.
A_spectral_stargazer says, sitting pretty in the Manticore.
Do you have access to the, what is that damn ship called? It's the Senna something. It's the Farpoint jellyfish ship. That way you can, like, do patrols and level them up fast. Where do those even stay? Like, are they in here?
A_spectral_stargazer says, I don't have the Nadarian Defender.
Ooh, okay.
A_spectral_stargazer says, missed out.
Ouch. Let's discard those. Discard those. Yeah, sort that shit. Do. 1246 of 25. Okay.
A_spectral_stargazer says, I have plenty of other ships to use though.
Oh.
Like all of the Alliance anniversary ships.
Oh, okay.
A_spectral_stargazer says, the Lifetimer ships.
Lifetimer. The Lifetimer.
A_spectral_stargazer says,
ooh,
the legendary Bug ship and legendary Vesta.
Oh, that's pretty awesome then. I guess the Dangernar or whatever it's called, beach assault is just not going to be a thing that I do this time around. I'm about to not be able to do that one. Damn. Damn, who's that? Because nobody's queuing up for it. 5 of 5 is 10 people. Nobody gave a crap about the beach assault, so I guess, yeah. The beach assault. It's a assault for the beach. And okie dokie. I'm going to end our streamers then.
A_spectral_stargazer says, the Gagarin 2 is a great ship to use for leveling.
Yes, yes it is. It's a very good ship. Okay. I'm hungry. I didn't eat anything. Like I had maybe a sandwich today before work. Water at work. And then got on stream tonight. So, yeah. So yes, perhaps something different for tomorrow. We don't know. We only understand nothing. Well, I am going to call this a stream. A spectral stargazer. Thank you for popping in. Sorry it's not very much, but this is about average for one of my crappy streams. And I'll see about the permission there from Chun, Uber Chun.
A_spectral_stargazer says, all good. Laughing face.
Laughing face. Okie dokie. Let's see what else we had happen today. Captain Cisco, CAPN Cisco, followed 2 hours ago. Yeah, that's about it then. About it. Oh, yes. I may just go straight to bed because I am wore out from today's activities. I kept going and going and going from work. Like, never sat down until counting money at the end of the day. Okay. Alrighty. After tomorrow, we'll be right back. Y'all have a good night. Good morning. Wherever you are in the world, be awesome. Have a seat. Step right up. Come on in. Would you like to take your pants off? And I will be back tomorrow.
Romeo India Zulu says, see ya.
See ya. Bye! Not even that.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Or that.
Good night and party on!
Party on, Wayne!
Party on, Garth.
It's Wayne's World! Wayne's World! Party time! Excellent!
And we're out!
In a red shirt. Bet it plays like Charlie. Oh, looky, I got hooky. Okay. I'm gonna let her down here. Okay, 5-second count. Here we go. 5, 3, 2, 1, 4, 5, 1. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night.